Beef is best served like steak. Well done, get a gun in your face, bitch nigga. Beef will have you praying to God. Move your kids, have you hiding your mom. Beef is when you hide behind the mother niggas, but they ain't killers, they ain't pulling them triggers. Fuck niggas. People how you keying our cars, heart broke, yours don't look like ours. Them niggas ain't dying for you. Them niggas ain't dying for you. Throwing that flag up, running around, you hot shit. Taking half of everything you get. Yeah, them niggas ain't dying for you. Them niggas ain't dying for you. And we know that. Contract all fucked up. I guess that means you all fucked up. You signed to one nigga, that signed to another nigga, that signed to three niggas. Now that's bad luck. Damn, that shit even the odds now. You better off selling this hard now. You call it living out your dreams? You can't fly without your wings. You get it. Jeremy Scott's all camouflage. You can't hide it from yourself, career sabotage. I was really in that travel lodge. You just lying through your catalogs. We're the blood and the battle scars. We the ones that judge juggling them gavels on. Put me to the body, nigga. First 48, put us to them bodies, nigga. Round here, we don't play that. A to the K that, spray that, lay back. You can keep your beats, nigga. We much rather share your bitch, nigga. Bitch, nigga. 3 million can't hide that. It shows in the homes, I done tried that. That's why you'll never be my neighbors. Smile as you waving, but we know you niggas hate us. Fuck you playing games for. Don't be scared, get everything you came for. They got you talking that big shit. Little do you know we don't miss shit. Them niggas using you as a pawn. You see they never loaded their guns. Now you out here all by yourself. Ask Steve Jobs, wealth don't buy health. Yeah. Beef is best served like steak. Well done, get a gun in your face, bitch nigga. People have you praying to God. Move your kids, have you hiding your mom.
How's everybody doing?
Them triggers,
oh man, that's horrible. Welcome to
me?
Yeah, that was you. You know I put you on the screen now.
I know, but why does it make that sound when I talk?
What?
It just sounded funny to me in my ear.
Throwing that flag up, running around, you hot shit, taking half of everything you get. Yeah, them niggas ain't down.
You sound too happy for some reason.
Well, he was saying ha ha ha.
And we know that.
Well, that was.
I was just singing the chorus.
It was like, yeah, he wasn't singing that though. That was that's a clip from me. That's Biggie's voice. What's happening, everybody? Hope y'all having a good day. What was this fucking afternoon? I don't know. It gets dark around this time.
Evening. It's early evening, except for Mari. It's
yeah. Shout
afternoon
out to
for Mari. I'm guessing it's afternoon for Mari.
Yeah, say the thumbnail idea. I think one of the first. I think I guess random viewers like request of a fucking thumbnail, but that's Mari's request for a thumbnail right there. Married by Olafolo, so thank you both actually.
Yes, Mari.
Yeah, what's happening? Barrow, what's going on? John, what's happening? Alibis, it's always a pleasure to see you, man. You said it's morning though, for wherever the hell you are.
Morning.
Troy though. What's happening? Olafolo, what's going on? But yeah, I decided to do. I didn't realize I'm doing this shit like monthly, randomly. But another random ass fucking super show. What up?
It's 8:15 a.m. for Mari.
Oh yeah, it's starting the day early, ain't it? I mean, I don't know. I guess that's early. I mean, I don't know. That's their off day. Yeah, it's their off day, man. I don't know.
I could wake up to a stream in the morning.
Could you?
That wouldn't be bad.
I was like, I don't know, depending on what stream it would be for
Yeah,
me.
I mean,
I would say it'd be like somebody, I don't know, playing a game I really like or something like, oh, okay. And just like something in the background where you get your while you start your day.
little trash talking, little giggles.
Oh no, I'm totally not like I'm disconnected as a person when I first wake up. Like I
You're
don't even want to
disconnected.
laugh.
No, I mean,
It was like it takes me a while to like really wake up. So like I'm like I'll barely even talk. I was like I'm just like I'm like
I don't mind talking. Just don't ask me for shit.
nah, I don't like conversating, especially if it's early. I'm like fuck no, I'm not a morning person really. Even though I have like a fucking morning shift job, I am not a
Oof.
morning person. Then I always have those motherfuckers constantly coming up, just middle-aged white men. They're like, "Hey man, are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." Why? It's like just not saying anything. I'm like, dude, it's like it's 7 in the morning. Like I'm not. It's like in
What?
the middle of
And they're like,
February.
hey, calm down. It's
Uh,
okay. Relax.
I'm like, I'm all right, man. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, yeah, but like it's like it's -4 degrees outside, man. I'm like, I'm trying to warm up right now. Please get away from me. I was like,
That feels so good. I
what?
can't
Being
wait till
in
it's -4.
That'd be horrible. I like
Oh, it's
winter. But I
amazing.
like being cold, but it's fucking ridiculous. Like just like that
No,
like several years ago when it went like -25 and shit like that. Remember that or 15?
it's like that every January out here, and I love it.
And
I
you just like
love it.
almost like freezing to death.
No, I mean it's just so like invigorating. You just
I mean, I do sleep sometimes with my window open and a fan on during in the winter when it's like
that's
fucking like
every
10
night.
degrees outside. Like 10 degrees outside. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's like it's
Maybe if I
amazing.
like get used to it, I can get like cryogenically frozen or something like that. I don't know.
Your heartbeat once every 5 years,
I'm like an alligator in the winter or some shit like that. Just like yeah, just
like a
slow,
box turtle.
just a heartbeat. It's like once every 5 minutes or something like that, just enough to get that blood slightly moving.
Oof. So
But
what are we
yeah,
watching today?
a lot of black incel shit. Like I guess like
Yes, you know I
looking
love
up
my
some.
incels.
Yeah, that's why we have the super show. It's usually shit that you either show me, throw at me, and then we have to watch, and or just random shit I think you would like. I don't know.
Well, get
That's I
some
guess
rest,
how.
John. Don't overdo
Oh,
yourself.
oh, he said normally I'm always awake, but not right now. Oh yeah, you go take it, man, go to sleep. Yeah, you don't have to stay on up for the likes of me. It's all good. Oh, and BGL too. Hey, how you doing? I forgot you're here. Let's get into this. Oh yeah, with my homeboy.
Yo, man, like I had this.
All right, I gotta turn it up though.
Oh, is this
I
your
don't know
other
why.
channel?
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we seen him. It's been a while since we seen him though. And I didn't mean to put this first though. What the fuck? Why did I put this first? Please tell me this other video second. Yes,
You
it
know who
is.
that look? I'm not gonna say who that looks like, but
Well, that's not him.
people in the chat, who does that look like?
I mean, you didn't say. Oh, you want people to guess?
Oh god. Well, you
Trippy
wouldn't know
dreamer.
because you don't watch them. You don't watch the stuff I watch.
No,
But
no,
go
I
ahead.
know.
Like it was real trippy. Like I had walked into an
Oh,
apartment
this is about
complex
his dream.
that I don't live in, just walking around, and then I know it looked like mine. Like the scenery was different. The apartment.
What are you talking about? Negs? Is that what everybody's saying? I know who Negs is.
Yeah, he's got this new look right now, and this is exactly what he looks like right
Do you
now.
not think that like I'm friends with a lot of you guys? Like most
Oh,
of
I
the
know.
most of the bullshit, like most of the bullshit in my fucking Twitter shit or whatever is just of
Of
like of
him.
this motherfucker, and I'm like, wow, just more shit. I like you ever just like you go on Twitter not to give like read shit that you don't give a fuck about, but then you have to like read extra shit that you don't give a fuck about. Like wow, like why do I got this shit? I don't care about this motherfucker's coming and going.
And do I have Foodie
He's like
Beauty's
the
comings and goings on my timeline that I don't care about?
like shit. Like I'm pretty sure that like maybe that I would care more about the person that killed my grandmother then caring about the information of next. Like, I'm pretty sure about that.
Look at what Mari said.
What's happening? Oh, what kind of dream did I have? I don't know. Let's hear.
The apartments were different, and I kind of liked it. Anyways, I had to take a leak, so I'll look for a restroom, but I couldn't find one. I just stumbled upon this one random unit, and like inside this apartment complex, I think like three women lived there. One of the women was masturbating. She was just masturbating freely.
You said freely. Like, what? You supposed to be bounded or something? No, I'm sorry. All right, so we got that. You walked into a random. You had to just take a pic. You were outside, bro. But I don't know. I mean, you can't just understand the logic of your dream, though. You know.
I was staring at her,
He
and
was
then
staring at
she
her, of
she
course.
waved at me and went back to masturbating. Well, I'm like, damn, where can I find a leak? And then
Mhm.
I looked at my feet, and there was these empty buckets, and I just
Yes,
took
it
a leak
is.
right there. I think
In
like,
the
and then I
bucket.
looked to the left of me, and
Yeah, when you had a pee, you just when there's a random bucket right there. I mean, I guess in dream logic, it makes sense. I don't know why I'm defending this man. It's like, I'm trying to like I'm his lawyer for his dreams or some shit like that. I swear this is not me.
had this
Your Honor,
woman.
in dream logic, buckets show
She
up
was
when you
sleeping
gotta pee.
naked. I think it was probably
Yeah,
her roommate. And then like I was thinking, I'm finna
so
make
he's
my
trying to
roommate.
fight the bear
I'm
this
like, damn, what
afternoon.
it do? Like, is she that comfortable? Let's see what it do. But then like some gay dude that came in.
Why is it gay? He said some gay dude game, so we got a third character now. Lex, what's happening?
Hey, Lex.
Just started lounging around, lingering. I don't know if he was finna take a leak. I'm like, damn, this dude trying to kill my buzz. And like then another gay dude came in and killed my buzz. I'm like, damn, man. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. But then I stepped outside and I walked around.
He got even uncomfortable in his own dream. Like you can kind of control that shit.
Wow.
It's just two random gay dudes. Oh,
He's just so
peaceful.
straight. This is what G-Man's dream is supposed to be like if he's not gay. Like two gay men walk in. Oh, okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
You just have to. I'm so straight. I have homophobic dreams, bro.
Oh
Like
God.
what? Like why do you have them in your mind at all? Like
A bit. And when I took like I took a few paces, it, it suddenly became dark, like midnight. And I seen some people just lounging around, chilling, hanging around. I saw this one dude dragging this girl out of his apartment. He had
what
his
the?
hands
Wait, hold on. Shit. What's that dragging
over her
around?
breast, like her breasts were exposed, but like they were exposed for a little, and there was some D cups. He put his hands back over her breast.
You want to do nothing about the possible like kidnapping of
Ah,
a woman? Not like, like man, she need to fight a little bit harder. But damn, them titties nice though. You
what
just
do you like? I wonder what like goes on in his. You know how some people have like a verbal dialogue in their head all the time, and other people don't. I wonder if he has like a verbal dialogue in his head all the time, and I wonder what it is if he does.
I don't know, but man, he's just an interesting character. Like I don't know why. It's just like his stories be like he has one about Waffle House, him just talking mad shit about Waffle House. Man, that shit bland as hell. But like just the way he talk, I'm like, man, this motherfucker funny. Like like not even in a bad way. Like he just has some his reviews be trippy. I think this might be just and I'm not judging the motherfucker, but I think this might be just he just maybe watches a little bit too much porn. Like maybe just a little bit. He done maybe did all this reviewing, and he made a shitload of more videos of where are they now of these porn stars
Hmm.
that we all know, all these black porn stars that I think he's throwing some ones that I've never heard of, and I ain't watched that much porn back in the day. But I mean, it was like he's throwing out ones that you have to go deep into. Like you have to like you found this girl for like that worked for like 6 months back in like 2004 out of nowhere. You're like, hey, whatever happened to her? I'm like, how do you remember this?
How do you know this person?
You're like, gee,
Well, and then he they looked at me and then went back to doing what they was doing. But then I started I had walked under the undertow where those apartments were, and then
The undertow.
I saw one of the dudes who
Yeah,
was
I was
carrying
like,
that.
wait a minute, the undertow? Undertow is what, people die to out in open water.
On the ocean, yeah.
No, not just the ocean. And that shit's
In the
vicious
lake,
in the fucking lakes.
lakes that
They
got
used-
currents, they were D cups.
the currents for D cups too.
Check out.
Mari.
Like
Yeah, but I
he
just like
reached
the way
he
you
reached
said that
in
right
his
after
back
you said that
pocket and
though.
pulled a
They
gun
were
out and
cursed.
started shooting at somebody in the opposite direction. Man, like I had this fear of being shot, so I didn't want to get popped. So I took off running to the other and
Yeah, now
I
he's
had
running.
jumped over a ledge and landed on these pieces of wood that was supporting these flower pots. It looked like a long jump, but I jumped off anyway. I jumped off, and then I landed on my feet, and it's something, I didn't feel no pain whatsoever, and it didn't hurt. But then I somehow made my way back to that room, that apartment
He doubled back to the apartment though. He's like, hey,
Because he
that's
had to
where
go
that
shoot
girl
his
was masturbating.
he was witnessing a woman in the middle of being trafficked. Probably, I don't know. They're just like two guys dragging out a woman.
That
Then
is not his problem.
possibly
He is not. He does not have a
while
dog in that fight.
while trying to look at these titties, they probably notice him. He takes off, and then he doubles back. He probably runs like what 3 blocks. He's like, man, you know what? I still think I might have a shot. Now, if you just would have tried to shoot your shot while you were in there, but before the gay dudes freak you out, I guess I don't know.
Because
So man,
remember, the gay
this
dudes
how
were
she
in their place.
I had walked in the room, walked back where she was at,
Now I'm on the
and
dream side.
she was
I'm
just
just
slightly just just freely masturbating. I was just
Really
looking around and stuff,
masturbating.
and then she said, "Hey, you looking for a place to crash?" And she just grinned for me. She was just grinning at me like a chess cat. I was like, I already got my own spot. I'm good. And I was thinking like, damn, I'm finna smash this chick. And before she said something, her roommate walked in. It was like, well, if you want to stay here, you got a list of things that you got, rules that we'll abide by if you want to crash here and you want to have a good time. And she's like, blah
you
blah blah
said you
blah,
read John
and I
stuff.
started
It's
tuning
like
her
a
out.
kind of sounds like
And
an
before
alien
I was about
describing
to say,
a
I was
first wet dream.
ma'am, could you please buzz the hell off? But right when I did that, I woke up.
Damn, he didn't even.
Man, that was a good ass dream. Like I just felt the need. You probably saying, "Why, why are you telling us this?" Well, I just felt the need to document this. I be having these trippy ass dreams, but then minutes after I wake up, I start forgetting those dreams. I be having
I
like
do
some
too.
weird trippy
Oh my
dreams,
god, I
like
forget my dreams all the time. It
Well,
pisses
I
me
think
off.
that's like everybody probably kind of like don't
Oh,
like at least to a good majority. Like I really don't think I really have dreams. Like usually
see,
if I feel like I'm having a dream, like I'm usually like a little bit before I'm about to be awake. Maybe I'm just awake then by that point because I'm like usually I'm like when I'm thinking of, like I'm like vision something my eyes will like then I'm like oh I'm just awake.
how are you gonna journal a dream that you can't remember, Fit though?
You
I
gotta write
can't.
it down like instantly then because you
I
like usually it's like a 5 minute buffer. Depending on
I
how crazy
don't.
the dream is.
I don't wake up right after my dreams, and like when I wake up, I don't like. Sometimes my dreams come back to me like later in the day,
Oh, like
but they
previously
don't like.
on
Yeah,
or
I don't wake up
continuing.
remembering my dreams.
You have a continuing like story. Do you have like a season one of dreams or something like that? That has
No, I have.
like a
It's weird.
continuing
I have
story.
flashbacks.
Mm,
I have flashbacks. It's almost like it's like deja vu, but I remember it from my dream.
yes, yes. I kind of know
I
what you're
but
talking about.
how do
Like I'm
you
not
get
saying that you're
them
crazy. I'm getting
immediately
into.
when you wake up, Lex, if you don't remember them? Like I can't remember them immediately when I wake up.
Well, let's not get violent with the chat now. Like they didn't have to do anything.
Do you want me to get violent with you?
I mean, you don't have the ankles to do that. That's all I'm
I
saying.
got the fists though.
I'm kicking you dead in the ankles. You're
I
going down.
have I have rubber bumpers on my buggy.
What the fuck is wrong? Like, what? I was like, I actually can't
On
believe
my
I actually
hover
stayed quiet.
round.
I can't believe I actually stayed quiet on hearing that bullshit. What was that about? Nah, I'm joking. But does he have anything else
I
to
was thinking
say?
like, why did I have that dream? Is it the fact that This is
Only remember
November, aka
Nightmare.
November, or maybe
Don't
because I
tell the internet.
masturbated like
Oh,
2
I
hours
see what you're saying, Fit.
before I went back to sleep. Okay,
I'm
but
trying to learn
yeah,
something. Damn it, teach me.
I believe that he should start documenting his dreams. He should probably tell another.
No,
If you have some trippy dreams, I would love to hear
if
another
his
one.
dreams are like this, I feel like he should tell the internet because I enjoy listening. Because there's nothing. I mean, it's just a dream. So tell us.
That dream had
Yeah,
everything. It had sex. It had like it
violence.
was like thriller. Yeah, violence. It, it had action when he jumped off that fucking, I don't know. He said
It hit,
like
it hit
30-foot ledge.
action. He was like,
Action
I
and
don't want to get
suspense when he
shot.
ran.
I'm gonna get out of here. He just
And
ran
also he had to
and
pee.
jumped.
So
I
kind
hear like Rockford Files music when he jumps. Like
of Jesus.
I hear that type of music when he
What
jumps.
was that, like 1985? Like what's going
I'm old, Tito.
My
You
goodness.
keep
Oh,
forgetting.
I haven't even watched. I'm not like, but I know of the Rockford Files. Who was in there?
I
Uh,
can't remember his name.
the black guy,
He just
the guy that
died.
played Benson. No,
Robert Guillaume. No. Oh, I forgot his name. He just died. Now I have to look it up. Thanks
right.
for nothing.
I
Keep
just wanted to
playing.
talk about that.
Oh yeah,
I
I
just
was gonna
wanted
be
to
no help with that. I don't know anything about
make a video about this before I forget the details.
Oh damn, I forgot I was holding down the fast forward button. Like it starts going fast. Let's go to that scared the shit out of me. But let's hear what he has to say about Lunel.
Well, it seems that the comedian Lunel is leaving OnlyFans because she can't handle it. And she can't take what they had to offer. She can't stand the heat. And I find that kind of ironic because look at her look at her stand up comedy. Look at what she's talking about. And like I'm like, well, and you'll see why I say that. Like, well, I mean, what do you expect?
It always sounds like he's just laying down, relaxing every time.
I know.
Every time he makes these videos, like he's chilling.
When you try to come onto a platform,
I'm laying down, relaxing.
Oh, you'll be asleep soon. You just get too. I could never stream just like laying down. That is a countdown, probably waiting at. Like maybe I could.
I mean, one time
I
when
would
we were
not.
streaming, I fell asleep on you.
Oh, I don't understand. I fell asleep on my own damn stream too. Like I just got really high.
Yes.
I just fell asleep. And I was like, oh, that was my stream.
It was James Garner on Rockford Files.
Something tells me that it wasn't the theme song for Rockford Files.
It probably wasn't. But that's
You're over here singing fucking Bonanza and shit like that. But yep, that's what it is.
which mainly shows sexual content. Of course, there's other outlets on OnlyFans. There can be people who do exercise, people who do photography, people who do cooking. You don't necessarily have to take your clothes off and masturbate with a dildo. You don't have to do that on OnlyFans. The thing is, people who garnish them, who earn the most money do that stuff.
And according to this, unless it's free or whatever, like he is subscribed to her. Like I'm not judging him on it or whatever. So you have to get that, like possibly, right? Like all that stuff's behind a paywall. So, or else somebody like one of his homeboys sent it, like whoever is one of his followers. Yeah, so he was like, man, I'm spending my money on this shit.
Well, but that eventually gets tired. Looking at someone take her clothes off and masturbate with a dildo, that gets tired real quick. Be honest with you, but like here, this is what Lunel said. Hi everybody, I want to say that. Hold on. Hi everybody. I want to say this has been an interesting experiment.
Hi, everybody.
You have been very generous.
Why do you feel like you had to change the voice?
Making me feel sexy and super desirable. I loved it. However, I'm not a porn star. You won't be seeing me sucking dick or getting my back blown out. I'm not masturbating or spreading my asshole, LOL. Some of y'all requests, oh my. And some of you have been downright obnoxious and rude. I have never been and never will be anyone's bitch. What's here is here. There will be no new content for now. I am a comedian, a talented one at that. This is supposed to be fun, but it got weird and someone ruined it for all. Hold up. Someone ruined it for all by reposting content you all have paid for. So for now, it's farewell.
Wow.
So basically, she apparently she don't like
Dang, it's
she
like he
finds out
sat
what a
up
lot
to
of these
read
people
it and
find
then
out
laid back down.
who act like they're
Right. He's like, and that's done. Let me get back out. Let me sit back down. No, like, all right. Let me just hear what he has to say real quick before I make my judgment. Like, what
new to social media, unaware of how people can
damn,
found
I sound that bad when I'm reading
loopholes in
this. That's
social media.
bullshit.
Like even though like
I
you
heard
can't
it.
right click and save a picture on OnlyFans, but you can screen.
But like at least he like I see at least he pronounces all the words and something like that correctly.
Screenshot
So I'll
it.
give him that.
That's what they did. They screenshotted it and then it just bounced it around, and it's forever stuck in the annals of social media and the internet. It happens to everybody, even us. Even when it happens to everybody and on every single.
All right, now I kind of feel like that he was the one that ruined it for everybody for some weird reason. I was holding my judgment. That's what I was gonna say.
Platform,
I think it
not
was
just OnlyFans. It's
the
another.
Dog King.
I can never, man. I think it wouldn't be him. I don't think you think he spends money on OnlyFans. I don't think he does. Because you know those dolls, man, they cost way too much,
You
and to
can't
maintain
afford
them, dude, you got to get a new fit for them.
it.
Dope ass wig. Hey, them wigs be laid though.
You gotta keep their joints oiled and
Well, I don't think it's like a Tin Man
really
situation. Like I don't think they. He has like.
slides oiled to me. I can think of a song for all sorts of occasions.
The chick who's a
What's wrong with you?
bodybuilder who was putting out new content, and
You're stuck with me,
like her
Tito.
sponsors found her OnlyFans and took and
So what?
they reneged on her sponsor.
What is that?
Hmm? I
Oh,
said,
these.
you're stuck with me.
I mean, am I really?
I
Only,
mean, yeah.
I mean, well, you know, only on the Super Show. I could do some other shit without you. Yeah,
Well,
I don't need
yeah.
you. I don't need your nonsense. No, no, you
Stuck with
direct.
my
No,
nonsense.
no,
Deal
no, you're
with
not.
it. Make it enough.
Make it. I'll throw that. I mean, I'll throw that money back at you. You ever told me to buy you a pack of squares and you gave me $1? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Oh, I'll be walking in the cafeteria at work telling people that I got $5 today, make it enough. Ooh. But they like me, so they do.
Sponsors on her sponsors and stuff, and like she
oh man, will they be like, oh, we're going to the Cheesecake Factory and got $5, make it, and you just be forcing the bill on other people. Like,
Oh,
even though, like, you can go to so many better places than the Cheesecake Factory.
we're not going to relive the Cheesecake Factory drama.
I mean,
don't put out new content anymore. Tomorrow, somebody's been taking
I
my
was just talking about
pictures and posting it elsewhere. Like, well, what did you expect? Come on now, like you don't get it. That's almost the equivalent of you putting out music and somebody downloading your music and you're not getting a penny for it. Come on, that's to be expected, unfortunately. But like if you look at but like I said, look at Lunel's stand-up comedy. Go look at go.
all right, I might play a little bit of this back because it sounds like he's putting lotion on his elbows. Like,
Is it? Are you? Is
what?
anybody else kind of robot-y? You sound kind of robot-y.
Oh, am I? Well, if this fucks up, I'm just ending the stream. Oh, is it fucking up?
Hello, you're back. Are you back?
I've been here. I
Okay.
didn't do anything.
Oh well, you went robot-y and then you disappeared, but now you're back.
Did I? Like, oh.
Well, for me at least. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know. We're good
How
now.
high are you right now? Like, I need to get to
No,
where you are.
seriously, like you. It's me. Clearly, it's me. Well, how could it be my Wi-Fi? Whatever.
Well, you're gonna have to go through your imposter syndrome right now, or whatever you have going on. Or something. Is it me? Am I really me?
Am I the problem? I guess I'm the problem. Go ahead and press play.
Am I really funny?
I'm not touching anything. Wait, remember the noises I used to make?
Oh yeah, that was ridiculous. Let's never do that again.
A long time. Shouldn't have left you. Okay, press play.
What? Why are you getting so
and look
excited?
at her stand-up comedy. And then you notice, and tell me what she talks about in her stand-up comedy. All she talks about is vulgar and sexual stuff. She talk about all this freaky sexual shit, but that makes her look like she can't back up all that sexual stuff that she be saying on her stand-up comedy.
Regardless if people talk about sexual shit, they are like, do like respect at least a little bit, at least common decency, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, like porn is, and just like any type of fandom, like wrestling. If you ever watch like dudes that are fans of like women in wrestling, it gets pretty gross too. Like, and it's just like, hey, these are like people, or just people like that are like like incel motherfuckers that like judge like Mia Khalifa or some shit like that, or like. Or whatever, he'd be like, "Oh man, but I seen you get fucked or whatever." Like, what the fuck does that mean? She's still a human, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and she doesn't have to fuck every man she sees just because you saw her fuck one person. And just because people make jokes about sucking dick and all that stuff doesn't mean they have to suck dick on camera.
And yeah, some of these dumbass dudes need to understand that just because a woman did porn or whatever does not mean that she's going to fuck you, or even like, and you would even remotely have a chance, even if you're kind of a good looking dude. No, man, like if you think that you can fuck like a porno dude, like you probably can't. You gotta be under like I don't know. I can't imagine myself fucking in front of like a whole studio. You know what I'm saying?
I
You get the
couldn't
guy with
either.
the boom mic. Oh, that's like the higher quality ones, or just another like, or even like the hood ones or whatever. Just like your homeboy with a camera like right behind your balls or some shit like that. Like, get the fuck away from me, like. In like a hotel that you only buy needle drugs in.
Right. The hourly hotels. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Yes.
That's the equivalent to the kid who be talking smack
that laugh.
on the playground.
You got like 4 different laughs so far.
Somebody, nobody. Like you talk all that freaky stuff in your stand up, and then when somebody come at you to try to test the waters, all of a sudden you just ball up and ball up and shrivel up.
Test the waters.
Was that you?
Is it time for you to take your meds?
No, was that you? I thought that was you. That might have been him. I guess somebody. Oh yeah, he must have had somebody showing up or something. Oh, he had DoorDash or something coming. That scared the fuck out of me. I was like, yo, I was about to tell you, hey man, you got a volume for your doorknob? Goddamn. They're doing not doorknob, whatever the fuck that thing's called.
Ring.
Yeah. Doorbell. There we go. Damn, it took me a while. I am high.
What's going on? Like, why are they coming at me like this? Well, what did you expect? What did you expect, Lunel?
What did you expect? Come on. Did you expect to be like a human being?
He sounds so disappointed.
Did you expect people to not ask you to spread your asshole? What the fuck?
Like, it's almost like he's talking like if he's a parent, like trying to saying like to his kid of like, or again, like talking to his kid of why he got expelled. What did you think was gonna fucking happen? Huh?
Come on, Mom. What'd you expect? I'm an asshole.
That's all
he's a teenager that's that like in depth with himself. Like, I know who I am.
This Lunel is leaving OnlyFans because she can't take the heat.
Oh shit. He has his own what's the names. But yeah, damn, that was like the 2 videos I want to show from him. This next dude, I guess he's on TikTok and Facebook, but he's on. I guess he has a YouTube channel. But this is Orlando Stanley.
Huh?
But yeah, this is Orlando Stanley. I think I showed you him like a couple times. Like, I don't know, he was doing that annoying bullshit that motherfuckers do, like, I don't know, deeply damaged adults, just like they'll have another motherfucker's video playing and they just be pointing up at it or whatever and just like, think, like say at least say something. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he does actually talk in some of these videos and shit. And yeah, but it's like all this, but I guess like I got a couple of his videos, so I wanted like this shit to build up.
Sean.
Let's see what the hell he has to say. I don't know. He looks like a one of those type of brothers that you be going for there, BGO.
I don't think he meets the weight requirement.
Oh,
And my fellow TikTokers and Facebook.
what are you like running a combine or something? Like, what is this like a wrestling meet or something like that? But
I'm just saying. I have standards.
Hope you're having a good day, because I am.
How are you?
I'm finna say something that's gonna hurt some feelings, okay?
What you finna say?
It's gonna hurt some feelings, but I'm only saying it because it needs to be said. I'm not trying to hurt some feelings.
Nigga, just say it.
Bring a lot of you in.
Stop stalling, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Reality. You know what
Man,
I
I
mean?
mess up. Sure, so
Really trying to bring a lot of you women into reality that are in the Lulu land. It's gonna sting a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm ready.
But if you're a woman who is like a 5 or above, you know, you're in shape,
right?
You don't have no kids.
Where's this universal scale for all women? Like, then do we have one for men too? Because it makes no fucking sense to be like, if you're a 5'10", like, how
men
would they
don't
know
have
that
scale. Men's scale is based on their bank account. You could be, you could be ugly as long as your bank account is right. Men have options. They don't get a scale.
I mean, Flavor Flav does have like 14 kids.
And doesn't probably pay. Maria,
that man looks like something
I don't know.
In Boulder's Gate.
It's really interesting. It's really interesting to ask a man like him what a 5 is. Like,
and does it go by like state? Even because like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I would say a guy like him, he would see a woman that he would rate a 10 and then talk to her and tell her she's a 4.
I imagine his voice would be deeper. Like, and I was say, is it by state though? Because it can break it down like regionally and stuff like that too. Because I believe like a Nebraska 5 is probably vastly different than like a Nebraska
California 1.
Yeah. Oh damn, they're really great. Damn, really? Do you think a California 1 looks better than a
like a Nebraska 5 is probably a 1 on any coast.
Oh, they have no chance. You better stay landlocked if you want to look good. I watched the Boogie doc. I need to actually kind of pay attention to it. I had it like on in the background and shit like that, but I do need to check it out though. I've like knew about Boogie for like pretty long time. Like so, but I didn't know like how big of like a piece of shit he is. Like I remember like when he pulled that gun out that one time and just shot up. Is this what we're gonna do?
That was the first time I ever heard of him.
Oh, when he pulled that gun out and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was wild. No, he's an interesting guy. Yeah, but he has a documentary. I need to. Oh, he said he spent like $30,000 like on, or maybe even more, like on sex workers and shit. And I was like, that's insane. Like, what the fuck is that? And he's always saying like he's broke and shit.
That's how my depressed, unwanted man is.
I'm a foe.
A lot of money on sex workers.
I mean, I know I'm a big shit. That's why I have at least a good personality. Like, not a personality. I have a high charisma. That's what it is.
A Nebraskan 8 and a California 10.
I don't know why Nebraska's getting so much fucking heat.
John has the hardcore right to make these comments about American people because he's American.
Oh yeah, no,
you know how to be nurturing.
Super Northern American.
You know what I mean? You know when you get
he's American.
Submit to.
Oh, he's American. No.
Yeah, he's American. No.
That's nothing to be proud of.
When you're that type of woman, one of class, poise, and sophistication. You know what I mean? When you're that type of woman,
he wanted to pay for California 10s.
To have standards. Yeah.
Oh, then I deserve to have standards.
Standards of the type of man that you want to come into your life. You deserve. Oh yeah.
You deserve.
Oh, women only deserve. Oh, only certain women deserve to have standards. That's crazy.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
one of the
Woo!
biggest things that still bothered me though is like when motherfucking men would be like, or even women on the opposite scale would say like, if men know how to cook, that's gay. It's almost as weird as like
Yes.
when he says like when men be like, oh, women, you know, like, do you not know how to take care of yourself, motherfucker? Like, how do you survive without a fucking like? Do you always have a woman? Like, that's the most saddest shit in the world. Like, you know, motherfuckers that constantly are just in like shitty, like not shitty relationships, but they're just constantly in relationships because they just don't know how to fucking function as a human being or whatever.
Yes.
Like, how do I get
Literally just don't even like the women they're with. They're just with a woman for her resources and her
I'm like,
energy.
motherfucker, like throw your microwave away and learn how to make something better than a hot pocket so you don't have to like so you can fucking be by yourself for a minute, man. Damn. No, man, cooking's gay. I'm like, man, then eat no, like be just
Cooking's
miserable.
gay. Oh,
Like what? Oh,
oh
surviving is gay.
God.
Makes no fucking sense. My dad taught me how to motherfucking cook or whatever. So I don't know where the hell they get that from. I know like a lot of Southern dudes are proud as fuck of cooking.
Yes, John. Yes. Yes.
These are the same dudes that joke about hating their wives. Oh man, that's just me being
Because
at
it's not
work.
a joke. It's not even a joke. It's
Oh yeah,
Mari, I think it's interesting that
take your time.
I'm just scratching the back of my head. I think it's interesting that anybody would say that
Use your
somebody
leg.
deserves to
Like,
have standards and other people don't. Like you don't deserve to say that I want somebody who's going to treat me well, or I want somebody who is going to support me emotionally. Like I don't deserve to say that.
yeah. Matter of fact, I haven't cooked in a while. I need to make me some food.
I made pickle soup last week. It's delicious.
Excuse me. What is this?
Pick- it started as a troll, and then it ended up being something that was actually edible and delicious.
That sounds like you don't get these fucking like
It's very
great,
Waldorf salad, but it's very delicious.
this Great Depression ass fucking food that you be eating and shit like that. Just
It's a
pickle salad.
Polish. It's like a Polish
Don't put that
It's a
on. Don't
Polish.
put that on fucking Poland. Like,
No, seriously, it's a Polish recipe. Yes, I am. I used the recipe that she used, and I made a couple of changes, and it was so freaking good. I had a big bowl of it right before we started streaming. It was so good.
I have a feeling if I ever ate anything you cook, I would die of like Montezuma's revenge or something like that. Just like me, like shitting
You
myself. I was like,
would only if you are lactose intolerant because I like cheese.
oh, I'm horribly lactose intolerant, but I do like cheese.
Pecan pie, I be in their chats all the time. I just be lurking. Sometimes I chat in there. Mari, the first time
Chubby
I
people.
saw Tito, I said, "You look skinnier than I imagine," because his
Everybody
voice
thought I
sounds
was fat.
chubby.
I have a high calorie voice.
Yeah, you do. You do.
No, just man, don't be trying to judge my. Don't be trying to like.
You
Yeah,
have
don't be
a
trying to
Long
weight
John
shame
Silver's
me on
voice.
because of my voice. What?
You have a 2 fish fillet, 1 chicken
That
fillet.
sounds so. That does sound so unhealthy. That's one thing I don't even know if I ever had a fish fillet in my life. I've had McRibs, but I don't think I've ever had a fish. Like this, yeah, just eating a. All right, I know I make fun of Long John Silver's, but getting a fish fillet from fucking McDonald's, something is wrong with you. Like Vaughn got excited that one time when they had a double one, and he got like his
Disgusting.
eyes lit up because of what's that dude Solar was fucking that shit up.
I have never had a McDonald's fish fillet sandwich. I think
Oh,
those things are disgusting. When I was a kid, they used to have these like I don't even know where my mom got them, but she used to get these fish fillet sandwiches, and it had the cheese underneath the
I think
breading. Oh, and she used to buy them by the box, and she'd keep them in our deep freezer. Oh, they were so disgusting.
like, man, wait until the middle of the night and throw that shit in the back alley somewhere.
You
Better hope a
know,
raccoon get it now.
my mom would beat my ass if I wasted food like that.
No, I know my dad would do the exact same thing. Just like I don't know where this motherfucker like that's the only
My
apparent thing that like that's only like when you become a parent you want to just serve peas to your kids.
oh yes,
Like what the like who the fuck eats peas? And then they see like it pisses me off because like they used to eat peas and I had to like shoot that shit like aspirin and shit like that. Because like, that is even to this day peas are fucking disgusting.
I like
There's no-
peas. Although I will say pecan pie. I tried the pea soup Jessica made too, and that shit was nasty. I won't do that again.
Can you guys
But I
stop
don't like pea
eating
soup.
like your forefathers? Like
What?
we have other like, can you guys stop eating like your forefathers? Like you like these old ass meals, man. Stop
What?
eating pea soup.
I like to try new things.
That's a big bowl of green mush. Like no one wants that. Like
What's
French
wrong?
onion soup is way better than that, and that
Oh,
is also
French
like
onion soup is my favorite. I love
is it your
onions are my
favorite out of all
favorite.
soups?
Yeah,
Onions are amazing. I will say that. That's
I
your
love
favorite soup.
onions. Onions are my favorite. I could eat French onion soup probably every day.
Ooh, you should be
The only reason
cutting
I
out your
like peas
pores.
though is I started liking peas when I was pregnant, and I've liked peas ever since I was pregnant. I
I
didn't like
forgot.
them before.
Yeah, you've had children and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
Yes, John, that was why I didn't like the pea soup because it didn't have any meat to it. It was any meat flavor. It was just peas and it tasted like dirt. And I was like, ugh,
What
shit
is that?
tastes too vegetable-y. It's just like too
Too
much
vegetable.
vegetables.
It's too much of
Oh,
one vegetable than one of the
yeah,
nastiest vegetables. That's like if people were like, "Hey, do you like if they just found a way to make like I don't know cantaloupe soup?" And they'll be like, "That's like you want the most disgusting fruit in
cantaloupe
a soup
soup
base?
is delicious.
That would be fucking
Cantaloupe
horrible."
is delicious. You
Cantaloupe and
know how
honeydew are fucking disgusting.
oh, honeydew is my favorite. You know how
I think I
peas
hate you. Like I thoroughly hate you.
no, you don't. You don't hate me. But you know how to make peas taste the best is to just eat them
Like throwing them
fresh.
out
So
the
like
goddamn window.
go pick them off of the plant and eat them fresh.
I'm not
They're
doing the
so good.
fucking no. I'm not going back to migrant work like I'm fucking 5 years old and snapping and like snapping off peas and shit like that.
It's
No, fucking.
in your backyard. It's just like a little it's like it's decadent. It's
You want me to
luxurious.
harvest this shit too? Fuck no. I'm not putting fucking work
Listen
into a
to the
fucking
way
plant that I do
listen
not
to
like.
all why are you so where's all the anger coming from, dude?
Because it makes no sense. Why would I do that?
All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Let's play this video. We
All
are like
right.
almost an hour into this, and
We
your
watched like
nonsense of
3 videos.
and you're not actually that's actually really that's really improved for us
I know.
because
I
I
know.
saved a
I mean,
long
well, theoretically, is what each video was 3 minutes, though.
oh well yeah you didn't have to break it down like that. I was trying to make you feel better, but
And let me
okay.
I
throw
don't
in
feel
there
bad
when
about it at all.
when you're not using, when you're using your age wisely too. These types of women use their age wisely. They tend to get
This
married
ain't even
when they're
main
like in
video.
their 20s, mid 20s, and stuff like that. So
Potato soup.
This
you
dude is
Cold
deserve
such a
potato soup?
to
scumbag.
have standards.
Well, potatoes
Um,
are the best fucking vegetable.
it's that potato leek soup, isn't it?
Are you just naming
I
out
like.
Skyrim types of foods now?
No, there is a cold potato. Vichyssoise. Vichyssoise. That's what it's called.
A cold potato soup? Hmm. I don't know about like I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've ever had any cold
Yes.
soups.
You should stream making pickle soup.
No, would never do that. I would never fuck up any of my fucking my cookware to make some pickles. And I enjoy
This is
pickles. Whatever. Not in a fucking soup. Like what?
it is so it's surprisingly good.
I mean, when you're
It's
hungry, a lot of things may taste good.
no,
Like,
it's
I don't know.
surprisingly good, and it tastes better as leftovers.
I mean, people. So there are some people that told me heroin's the shit, but I wouldn't know because I never did the shit. Like, I don't know. I'm
Heroin is
still like,
harmful. I mean, I don't know anything
so
about the
is
high. I can't say anything about the high, but we all know heroin is harmful. There's nothing harmful about pickles, carrots, onions, celery, etc. The princess has
gazpacho.
fun.
Isn't that like
I love
um
gazpacho. I miss
squash or
my
something
mom's
like that?
gazpacho. No, that's a cold vegetable soup. It's
Yeah.
like with a
What
tomato
vegetable?
base. What?
What vegetable?
It's a tomato base.
Oh, I mean,
And
tomato
it's
soup's
got like
good. But cold
onions
tomato?
and cucumbers and all sorts of stuff in it.
You want to
Or at
heat
least
that
that's
shit
how
up?
my mom made it.
I mean,
Huh?
is there any way to spice it up? You throw some hot sauce or something in it? You just can't have it cold
Right.
without it being a little spicy.
Give me your hot sauce.
You do. But you women who got kids,
Why are you just laughing? Or you high as hell?
What made me laugh? Go ahead, push play.
That was a serious laugh. I was like, God damn! Like, I was making sure that you got you.
That's funny.
Oh man, that does sound good. Damn, I'm hungry as
different
shit.
baby daddies, not in shape, don't have any of the characteristics of being a wife.
Oh, I don't
Very
even have to
masculine,
talk.
not
What would I
feminine.
cook? I don't know what I would cook.
Like to argue and go.
So would I have to like? I would have to go buy those black gloves that all those other fucking cooking YouTubers always have and shit. Like looking like you're about to go be an official at a UFC fight and shit like that. Like I'm
Yes.
like
Yeah.
Herb Jones or whatever the fuck that nigga name is.
And then get the red sweatshirt with the hoodie. Get the red short sleeve hoodie sweatshirt too. Just because.
Oh, just to make me look like my alter ego.
Yes, just
I like
because.
how like both my alter, me my the two other me's or whatever are just like deep into like just interesting parts of erotica. Like one guy is
Interesting
really into.
interesting erotica subculture.
One's like one's like the double toasted of fucking of porn stuff, or like almost like the unsolved mysteries guy. He just comes out of there. Dun, 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 dun. What happened to Buffy the Body? Oh, yeah, she wasn't in porn. Was she? I don't think so. She was
I
just
don't
a
know.
video vixen.
I have no idea who she is.
We lost the we lost the plot a long time ago. Let's see if we can try to get back.
Oh,
Go
Ben
back and
lost the
forth with
plot.
men, shit like that. You know what I mean? If you're that type,
Damn it! I did not want this to probably go
you
2
don't
hours,
have
but it will.
standards.
We're getting into that main video.
You have unrealistic
We were supposed to go over this video fucking like when it first came out like 2 months ago,
expectations.
2
But you're
episodes
not
ago.
doing anything that woman's doing, or have anything that woman has, that a man wants, that a man values. You can value yourself how you want to. That's fine. But what we value,
Yeah, you can have that self-respect all you want.
We don't respect you. Look at this
you
man.
don't have. Or you got to.
Man, it's just so funny because I haven't seen a chain that fucking big since like the a kiosk in a mall and shit like that, like the middle of the mall and shit. Because I think I bought one of those when I was like a teenager. Those shits that damn near about to turn your neck green and shit. Like yeah, it'll be like
Oh
certain parts.
wow.
Like I don't know if you've ever been to like certain hood malls, but sometimes if you go to certain hood malls, not the kiosk, but if you go to like, there's always a random um Asian like the Chinese or even the controversial term Oriental store or whatever.
Mhm.
Like then that's what just the name would be, and they always sold like fake ass knives, bootleg Bruce Lee movies, a fuckload of incense, and like they would just also just have like random jewelry and shit and a do rag. Like yeah, niggas coming here.
Just for the chains.
Oh, then now I mean Naruto got big with black people, so they definitely went over there to study the blade and shit like that. But no, but anyways, yeah, I bought my necklace from there like when I was a teenager, making big Wendy's bucks when I was a kid. One of my first official jobs. Worked 2 weeks and got like $94. I think I was getting paid like $7. No, less than. I think it was gonna be like $5 and
God, I remember
something.
those days back in the day. Oof. Minimum wage part-time jobs.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, man? And that's when I just started watching hood movies with a different perspective. Like, you know what? Selling drugs might be a little bit better because this is some bullshit. Like, after you get done cleaning, after you get done as a teenager, when you're 15 years old and it's 2 in the morning because you're closing on a
Mhm.
Saturday after, and you work the grill or whatever, then you had to clean out the fucking fry traps and shit like that. So you're covered in grease. Your face is breaking out because it's just glistening with the
Oh my
you're
God.
face deep in a grill all day.
I made it 2 weeks at McDonald's and I went to Domino's. Fuck that. Domino's was so much easier.
Was it? Because everything's like
Yes.
pre-measured and shit too, isn't it?
Yes.
Like
All I had to, as a phone person, all I had to do was sweep the floor. I didn't have to touch food. They came and
oh,
picked
you're
you
just
up
registered. Oh, that's what's up.
knowing. Hmm?
Oh, so that's what's up. You're just the register person, or just the
All I
person
did
taking
was
orders?
answer the phone and take orders. They came and picked you up when it was snowing. They would feed you just so you didn't leave. Like it
Please,
was
please don't leave.
quite a job. It
Oh
was
man,
quite a fucking job.
know what job would probably? I'm not saying it would suck, but it probably would. If you're just like a underpaid worker at a buffet, like a Golden Corral, I would imagine that would fucking suck, wouldn't it?
Suck.
Because that place is already hell
Oh,
on earth. Like, it's like,
I don't know how people eat at Golden Corrals. Are there
are they
any
even open? Like,
Golden Corral patrons in the chat?
are there even
I
Golden
don't.
Corrals anymore? Or my friend
There
says Golden
are.
Corral.
My ex eats there after church. Ugh. He loves to
Oh, did
go
the
there.
movie review before February? Maybe why can't I do it at February? I guess my birthday's around that time. But no, we will have to do it though because I'm getting back in the swing of things of doing movie reviews and stuff like that. But I definitely got to do that. I got to get with her. I know we both had life, regular life shit going on. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got to coordinate with that. I have no life. No. I mean, depression is life, right? No, I'm joking. So,
Too much
The
I'm
whole
just joking.
vibe.
or it's
February's your
just too
birthday
much going
too.
on.
That's why
Yeah,
that's
you
why you're
have
cool.
unrealistic expectations to
I don't know why
expect
I'm
the same
stuttering so
thing
much
that
today. I don't know why. That's usually just affecting.
I'm just gonna go and make that clear. Yeah, we because all men would agree. You know what I mean? All of us agree. You know, all of us. I'm quite
Please,
sure.
please don't, please don't.
Does he have
Please don't
does he have
read me.
like DID when he says all of us? Like I don't understand who's he talking about when he says all of us. I
I
feel
don't
like he's
know.
like
These are like the
5'3".
same. These are the same people like when you meet up with your random cousin that says all of us should be behind Kanye West. Shit like nigga, no, like don't speak for me, motherfucker. Like yeah, like
No.
All of us agree.
yeah, like
You know,
oh shit.
especially all of us. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always see
So
all your porn.
yeah, y'all have unrealistic
On YouTube?
expectations.
That's wild.
Yeah, we're just gonna go and throw that out there. You might not like it. No, it's sting a
Okay.
little.
I still need to get that Steam Deck. I have not got it yet. Yeah, I've just been just fucking busy. I need to get one. Trust me, I will.
Are you so cute?
What's Mars?
My ex goes to buffet after church.
Dang, yeah, you probably do go with a super old school black guy. He probably his car smells like black ice, air freshener, and shit like that.
No, just so clean.
A
He
closet.
would go to. It's crazy. He prefers Golden Corral, but like when I used to go out there, we'd go to church and we'd go to this like super high end like it was like $40 per person buffet, and there'd be like shrimp and sushi and all kind of stuff. He'd take me to the bomb ass buffet, but I don't like buffets.
I mean, you really got to be in the mood for a buffet. Like I remember, I used to like them when I was a kid. I think all the way until I actually went to a CC's Pizza, and I was like, now buffets have lost their fucking minds. I was like, granted, the macaroni and cheese pizza was all right, but I was like, this is ridiculous at this point. Like, and It was like a fucking what's the name quality? It was like the quality that you get at Chuck E. Cheese and shit like that. Oh man,
That's
like I
okay.
don't know.
Pizza at Chuck E. Cheese.
Is it?
It's okay.
It always
I've
feels
only
like
been
it's
there
wet.
once.
Like it was like like you know when you just don't fucking you're just too hungry and you just take your frozen pizza out a little bit too early at the oven, but you know what? Fuck it. It's just that crust is just wet.
It just sogs down.
Yeah, it's like when you
Yeah.
just picked up a pizza and you're like, ah, oh, yes, man. And then you accidentally spilled some water on your counter and you just mopped it up with your fucking slice. You're like, oh, I'm still gonna eat this.
Still gonna eat it.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That almost made me throw up. Oh, he's gonna talk about makeup. They did this girl wrong. But I mean,
what in the woman's witchcraft is going on here, ladies?
Is going on
this
here.
That bullshit. This that bullshit. What make y'all think this is okay? What?
I'm just saying that his complaint is makeup. That's what it is right here. And like nothing against this. What like she has facial like whatever, probably breaking out breakout marks and stuff like that. But if she was to walk around with her regular face, this motherfucker would be dogging the shit out of her.
Because he's literally calling her ugly for wearing. You know what I mean? Like she's wearing that makeup, and he's. You know what he's calling her ugly for wearing that makeup.
I just don't get it because like even like Jordan Peterson, like even when Jordan Peterson back in the day when like he started first getting really popular was like, oh, when women wear makeup in the at the office, and you know that's supposed to be kind of erotic and stuff like that too. I don't think they should be wearing makeup. Like no, because you know if a woman with a natural ass face, even probably without like no like even without the most minimal like foundation or whatever the fuck you put on there, most men, hey man, you all right? You sick? Like you okay? Like they gonna treat you like shit.
Why? What makes him think he has anything to say about what a woman puts on her face anyway?
Because he has the phone in his hand and it's turned to his face. No, but he might be spending that knowledge. He got his chain out again. He has holy space field deception.
What really make y'all think this is okay? What makes y'all think?
I love that he doesn't have a wedding band on.
So yeah, I forgot to press that in the last one. I wanted to pause it and say that, but yeah, notice like he has all the information. A lot of these dudes are like they got all the information, but no wife.
This is not lying because it is. You lying about how you look.
Several people like
and
Elliot Holmes and shit like that.
Beauty. So by you covering up how you really look to look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about this woman and she's in a wedding dress. So obviously her man knows what she looks like.
Or a prom dress. I don't know. Like, yeah, it might be even.
Yeah, I mean, she could be in a prom dress, but it looks like a wedding dress to me. And if she's in a wedding dress, then clearly her man knows what she looks like.
Yeah. Like, nah, he messes with those girls that just go to sleep wearing makeup. Just
okay.
Oh, that upsets you out of anything I've ever said?
No, I was just sighing about him. Everything
I thought
you
say you were sighing. Oh, okay, thank you.
You're lying.
Yes, and
you're lying.
Witchcraft. You're a Decepticon. This shit is not cool. This is exactly why I don't deal with women who wear makeup. I don't fuck with women who wear makeup because if I fuck around and wake up next to this right here, I might punch you in your goddamn face because I'm gonna feel cheated.
Well, goddamn, bro, cheated on what? Like,
why am I not surprised? Like his first response is violence against a woman, though.
He said, "I might punch you in the face," and that's fucking insane. He's like, "Oh, it's just a reaction, man." Like, really? That you don't know how to keep your fucking cool, man? Like,
because she's got fucking melasma and some acne scars. That's deserving of violence. Ow.
So that shit can clear up. Like, you know that, right?
You were willing to hit it. You were willing to hit it last night.
Yeah, it ain't gonna take that back at all either. Like, the fuck is that? You still smashed
You cheated me out of my purple cucumber. Uh,
What?
Eggplant,
What? Purple
The
whatever you want
cucumber.
to
purple
call it.
cucumber,
I'm
he
gonna feel
called
like
it.
you.
I was so confused. I did not know what the fuck. A purple cucumber. That was the wildest thing. Eggplant,
Cheated
whatever.
me, and I'm gonna want to punch you and jaw you in your face. Like this shit is just ain't right. It's just not right. You going to sleep thinking you got a beauty queen, and then you waking up to a fucking horror film. This is not right at all.
A
How
horror
early are you
film?
going? How early are you going
Jesus
to sleep before they
Christ.
take? Like, are you not awake when a woman takes her makeup off and shit like that? Like, like ever? Like that's what makes like no sense to me. Like, what's going on? Like, so you're always laid down and going to sleep. Like, I don't know. I guess that's happened to some dudes and shit like that. But no, like usually I've been around women. They usually take their makeup off and shit before they fucking lay down. Was it? He looks like
I
a
didn't say
him.
anything.
Jackson, the Wayne's brothers. Yeah, he's in the mixture of, he is in the mixture. I can see that.
I can see it. I can
I can
definitely
definitely
see
see.
it.
Y'all need to stop this book. This is probably the reason why a lot of y'all get ghosted. Don't even know why you get
Most
ghosted.
women
You
always
know, be
wear,
wondering, damn,
yeah, eyeliner,
we
yep.
was vibing,
Not
and
as
now you
makeup.
woke up and saw your ass without your makeup on, and said, you know, she been lying to me all this time.
All this time,
Yeah,
how
I'm
long have y'all been going together? Like, all right, in this fucking makeshift like scenario he put himself in this relationship that he put himself in with this woman or this phantom woman, like not at all at one time you've ever seen that what how she looks like without makeup. It's pretty wild.
And like
Take your
I
time.
just I just can't understand how you could like get to know this woman, come to care about this woman, and then see her without her makeup and be like, "Oh, I'm out. Bye."
You're nothing to
Like
me, you fucking dog.
Jesus Christ.
They go put your face in some dough and make gorilla biscuits. Like, oh damn, that's what. I've been watching a lot of Sanford and Son lately. So
Oh my god.
done. Like y'all don't even realize stuff like this will get you ghosted. It will get you ghosted no matter how long we've been dealing with you. You've been lying to us the entire time about how you look.
yeah, I've only been lying about how many hoes I've been talking to, but you lied about your face. No, I'm sorry.
You done lost your
Oh
goddamn.
damn, no
And
laughing
I'm
emoji.
advising you,
Really?
fellas, if a
Damn,
woman wear
left me
makeup,
hanging.
you you better take
You
her
do
ass
like,
swimming.
oh man,
You
don't
better
do.
throw some.
Damn. So which shaft though? Richard Roundtree or no? It has to be Samuel L. Jackson. It has to be Samuel L. Jackson's shaft. That movie was fucking funny as hell. Was it? Yeah, Batman was a racist in that movie. Christian Bale. I mean, she did put herself online, but I was like, for this, like, this just wild. I'm just talking about like, not of her putting like on him even is like his critique is just insane to me. Like, I'm sorry about saying that, and also just to the escalation of like, oh, you look like this, you should be punched in the face if this is why I come. Like, that's
That's
why she's not with. Like,
crazy.
that's pretty fucking wild. Like in my type of thing.
It's just the incel rage is so deep. What is that called? What is it called? The is it the incel rage? Is it there's something else it's called, isn't it?
But
The incels go through? Oh well, never
oh,
mind.
I don't know. Let's say I don't know the technical term. I'm sorry. I don't know the PhD or whatever the hell it is in incelology. But oh man, but let's see how he cares about smart women.
What's happening, my fellow Facebookians and TikTokers? You know, I've decided to start showing you guys some things. You know, since for some reason some of you
Let us
women
know.
just don't believe the things that we're telling you, and
What are
especially
you
you women
telling
who
us?
so-called say you're smart, you know, and think a man wants a smart woman. Well,
Hmm.
right here it tells you.
Right here, this non cited article or whatever. What is this? A
Exactly.
fucking a YouTube fucking message? A YouTube DM from 2005? Like seriously, I was still in high school in 2005 and shit like that. Like
What
damn,
the-
yeah. I was like,
In spite of emancipation, the feminist movement,
what was
gender
I?
equality, staunch efforts to
Junior?
avoid gender
Probably.
stereotyping,
No.
men
In that
still
year,
prefer to
no, it was
marry
probably a
women who are
sophomore.
not too brainy. In the study, a high IQ hampered a woman's
Oh,
chance of
BGL.
getting married, with a
Hmm.
A month late, he
40%
just wrote
drop
yes.
in marriage prospects for every 16 points her IQ
Oh, that's what it was.
rose.
Red pill Mansfield.
Yeah, a man don't mind teaching because we're the leaders. We're supposed to teach.
Yeah, if you after I tap my bicycle chain I have around my neck. But anyways,
We're
what was I
supposed to
saying?
teach. What are
So
you
yeah,
teaching, fucking weirdo?
why is phrenology coming back into fucking play like in this day and age? Like, why is so many ignorant motherfuckers like into it, like so much like IQ points and like skull shapes and shit like that now? Like, what's going on? That shit's like
I
really.
think. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was not saying that.
I'm
Exactly
looking
right.
at the word chronology because I don't know what it means.
That was back in the day, like when they would say like, "Oh, these like when like some like old white guy that was from like that had the racism of like
Oh.
that had the racism of what's that dude's name? H.P. Lovecraft. Like, oh, the
Mhm.
Negroid, like the Negroid is a different species because you can tell by his protruding brow that he is from the I think Negroid is the fucking class where they put because it's the black people, Asians,
Mhm.
Aborigines, white people, or European. I forgot who else they broke down. I think they Middle Eastern people, I guess, and
I wish I had known what phrenology meant yesterday. Damn.
all down there.
But that's nothing. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about yesterday. Yesterday. But go ahead.
Oh, they're gonna finish
So
whatever
you're
you're
not
saying.
being too smart.
Yeah, but
Don't
people they
bother
would
us.
measure like your skull shape, or you just like study your bones, and that's why like they try to use that even now when they always try to bring up like, oh, because black people are naturally faster because they have a special bone or whatever
Mm.
in their bodies, so they evolved better. Then they can be smarter, but they're quicker and faster, but they're not that smart though because you can see here. It's like, have you ever seen Django Unchained? It's basically
I
that
have
big.
not. You know I
Oh yeah, I was saying Mars, like the one part, basically the one of the famous fucking the famous scene of describing the three dimples in Ben's head, and Leonardo DiCaprio does that. He brings out a skull and talks about phrenology right there, and it's been debunked like over 100 years ago or some shit like that. Yeah, it's been debunked over 100 years ago and shit like that. But no, yeah, the reason why phrenology got so big, especially in America, is by somebody you probably never who would believe actually had a part in that. P.T. Barnum, the circus dude,
haven't.
he would bring a phrenology dude with him, and just start spending that stuff. Like, oh, here's this news that we're not like those niggers and shit like that. With like the horrible drawings and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Jewish people were
Mhm.
one of the different other races too. But yeah, like but that's what they would use for excuses and stuff. Maybe not excuses for horrible
Oh my
racism.
god.
It's like
Sorry.
fifth on the list. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, you women who are smart, y'all just cause us headaches. Y'all run your
Oh,
mouth too
Yeah.
much.
yeah, because you
You
can't
ask too much.
keep up, you dumb
Think
fuck.
you look at yourself higher than what you actually are. Yeah, I'm just saying. So in
Yeah.
Oh damn! He keeps on reaching forward, and so I keep on thinking that he's like the video's about to end. So I keep
conclusion, as you can see, we really don't give a damn if you smart, if you got degrees,
I look triangles
PhDs, and all
like
this
a
type
rice
of
ball.
bullshit. We don't care about none of that shit. Won't care because ultimately, what
He's
is it?
not wearing a
Um,
wedding band.
you think a fucking alpha male like this will let people know that a woman's holding them down? That's basically gay. You letting somebody hold you down, like pinning you and emasculating you. Like, yeah, that's just freaking, yeah, it's wrong. No, you gotta hide it. What would his homeboys think if they find out that he was wearing his red wedding band?
You know what I think? You know what I think is really interesting? Even though this is from
Like Kyle.
2005. Yeah, pretty much Taco Tuesday. It says in the study, a high IQ quote unquote, hampered a woman's chance of getting married with a 40% drop in marital prospects for every 16-point rise. I think the word hampered is really interesting. I think the smarter women get, the less desire they have to marry people like him. Like, well, obviously, the smarter women get, the less desire they have to marry people like him. But the smarter women get, the less desire they have to get married and have children. We make more money and we just want to keep our money and have peace and quiet in our lives. Like, why would we tie ourselves
Um,
to another human being?
I'm gonna make a judgment on this guy. It's not a bad thing, but and I'm not trying to just say possibly. Like I'm just assuming a lot on this guy, but he has the attitude or just the thought process of I would assume this guy's a yeah of being just a black truck driver. No diss to any other black truck drivers,
Right.
whatever. But like he just has the mannerisms of like he just drives all day and just thinks about like he probably got out of a divorce or maybe or
Mm-hmm.
something or just some bullshit with what's name. He just thinks about that shit from driving from like
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut to fucking
Yep.
Nebraska.
He's his only audience, and he keeps convincing himself that he's smarter and smarter and smarter. He's his only audience, and his audience is just like enamored with him. He makes $40,000 a year. He got turned down by a woman who makes three times what he makes because he told her he's the breadwinner, regardless of how much money she makes, and that's why he's making these videos.
Like oh I was randomly throwing cash apps out there. But lost my train of thought. I don't know. Just imagine I said something kind of smart.
provide and protect for you any damn way. So all of that shit is
Speaking of which,
irrelevant
I'm
to
sobering
us.
up. Yeah.
Your smartness, we don't need.
Smartness,
We lead our own.
intelligence.
We don't
Yeah.
need your smartness. What kind of a man would say that to his partner, his female or male partner? Like, who would tell the person that their life partner,
Baby,
I
I
don't
just need
need
you to
your
be smart
intelligence?
enough not to put me, not to give me salmonella while you're cooking me my food when I get home. Like that is a if that's not the most romantic thing I've ever heard and shit like
I
that.
don't need
Like,
your smartness. I don't need your intelligence. You just need to shut the fuck up and be pretty.
I bet you he
Bye. Like,
watches. I bet you he watches the movie Fences and looks at Denzel Washington like this guy's the hero. I don't know why she's giving him so much flack.
Pad, we don't need your help with it. If you ain't willing to hop on the train and just go for the ride, then I suggest you just stay on the sideline and get in your car and ride your own path. That's all I'm saying.
Oh
Because I
shit!
still see glimpses.
So we just hop right to the next video. I didn't know it ends so suddenly. But this is the main
because
video, the Nig Cell epidemic by was it Foreign Man from Foreign Land, aka Big Body, Big Body
we
Foreign. What?
should get some Congolese music playing.
Why Congolese? Like that was such a random like.
Because I just happened to like come across like some I think it was Congolese street music on my um I was watching, what is it, What's in Your Bag? I was watching What's in Your Bag and somebody picked a album and I was listening to it this week. It's kind of dope.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't. I don't know. I like Fences because it reminds me of like basically kind of like a little bit of my upbringing, just with a lot less hitting, I guess. Um, I'm talking about in the movie, but no, I was like I've had that conversation with my dad many a times of like him just coming, not even me asking me why don't you like me. He'll just come out of nowhere and be like, "Nigga, I don't have to be your friend. I don't want need you to be your friend." He's like, "You should do this." I'm like, "Because I should kiss your ass because
Mm,
like I was born." I'm like this comes out of nowhere. I'm watching fucking Kablam or some shit like that on Nickelodeon, and this will come out of nowhere and just go on some tangent like or whatever. He's like, I bust my butt all day doing this shit for y'all, and y'all think y'all can just sit here and do something? Like, what else are we gonna do? Like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't know. It just makes me homesick. You know, it's almost like you with that movie. I don't know. I was about to say Color Purple, but that's way too. I wouldn't want to put that on you, BGL.
no, what movie is more me that makes me homesick? Fried Green Tomatoes makes me homesick.
Why?
because it came out
Man,
right
a
after.
person gets killed in by a train in that movie, doesn't he?
No, that's the
Or
one
stung,
where
or stung by bees. You
no,
said
that's
he
the
can't
one
find his
where
glasses.
no,
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
the one where the what's her face? Oh, the one
Bruce
lady's
Willis is a
daughter
ghost
has kidney failure,
with
and
kidney
she
failure.
dies. Yeah, she dies from kidney failure, and that came out like right after my mom had kidney failure, and so it was like,
Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I just still remember, and I think that you guys try to make fun of me, but I'm still pretty sure that Kathy Bates was wearing Saran wrap in that movie. That's all I
what
remember.
movie?
Fried green tomatoes.
Was
That's all I
Kathy?
remember. We said it. We talked about this before, and you try to gaslight me like that did not happen. And I'll tell you, I still have not rewatched that movie, but I know for sure that Kathy Bates was she like trying to seduce her husband, and I think he just laughed at her ass. She just, and I know she had to be hot. Like I was like wrapped up in Saran wrap. That shit was fucking funny. Yeah, but I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid, though. My mom used to love that fucking movie, Fried Green Tomatoes, but never had the dish.
It was such a good movie. Oh, such a good movie.
See, you don't even know your own movie. Yeah, a person does get hit by a train. No one gets stung by bees. What fucking movie was I thinking about? Didn't
Who
like
gets
fucking
hit by a train?
doesn't like a kid like get stung by bees in some fucking movie?
I don't remember who gets hit by a
Oh, that's
train.
My Girl. My bad. Well, I don't remember that
Oh,
movie.
My Girl, that was good too. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Was it good? I can't remember it being that good.
Yes, it was like a little tearjerker.
Yeah, them bees fucked that kid up. Was that Home Alone, dude? Yeah. Oh, everybody. It's fucking My Girl. What's wrong with you? I didn't know I had so many My Girl fans up in here. Jeez. You cried? I don't even know if I remember if I even teared up in that. Like, I'm not trying to say like I'm all macho, and I just really don't remember that
Did anybody ever see the movie Trocadero Blue Citron? Did
movie.
anybody ever see that movie?
That sounds
I
like a
doubt
movie from
anybody
like
ever saw it.
Istanbul or something like that. Like,
No, I think it was a Canadian movie. Like I saw it. Me and my niece used to
Macaulay
watch it
Culkin. There we go.
all
Yeah.
the
All right.
time.
No.
Nobody ever saw it. Oh, God.
Yeah. What was the name of the movie again?
Trocadero Blue Citron. I think it was a Canadian movie. I swear to
I don't even
God.
think those are words. That's like me
Like
saying, "Hey,
we watched it
have you ever
on
seen Escanaba in
cable.
the Moonlight?" Like, what?
No, we watched it on cable when cable was like brand new.
Oh,
When
like
it was,
select TV.
I don't know what Select TV is. I don't know what our cable was called, but it was like it was. I mean, it was so brand new. The Playboy channel was like a part of cable. Like, type it in chat. Hold on.
Oh, cable was kind of like the old West days of cable. That was for a
Yes.
while though. You could like go to Encore and just watch like no Encore was on bullshit because they will show just like fucking softcore porn, which is the most disgusting cock teasinest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like it's almost like hey, you want to go to the shittiest strip club, and it was like that's basically what it is.
Oh gosh.
Is that
Was it a
oh
Tubi movie?
was it a Tubi movie? Yeah. Was it directed by Chris Stokes?
I don't know who.
Oh,
Come
he's
on,
Marcus Houston. He's Marcus Houston's friend. King of
Marcus.
Tubi, if I say.
Ew,
Yeah.
Marcus Houston is gross.
And so fucking is what's the name?
I
Chris Stokes
bet.
allegedly. I miss cable commercials at 3 a.m. Oh, those used to be the best. Like the set it and forget it one.
Set it and forget it.
I
Do you
watched
know
the
how
fuck
many of
out of
those
that.
things I had? Set it and forget it. Brand
Did
shit.
those actually work? Did
Some
you
of
used to
them
put like
did.
a did you used to put like a whole chicken in there and you're like and they never set it
The
on a
whole
time.
rotisserie chicken.
And it just bothered me because they never set an actual time. He would just spin the
Oh
fucking
my
dial. And I was like,
god.
come on, man. I'm like, you still got to put a time on there. Like it bothered me as a kid because we all have, we all are probably old enough to remember toaster ovens, and you just like, yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
turn that shit. Like you gotta put it on a time, or you're trying to be bold. I mean, granted, you would do that if you're like heating up some chicken, but you come back and check.
Sharks of the Corn. Is that a movie, Pecan Pie?
Sharks of the Corn. That sounds horrible. Let's get into this video though, because we're not gonna make this video. This might have to be a part two.
I either have to be a thug or I have to be like a black man that's white.
I'll look for
at
it.
The demon. Look at the demon. Now look at these little y'all. And yes, I called them little.
I'm gonna make you eat that pea soup.
Say again.
I was telling Pecan Pie if I don't like it, she's gonna have to eat pea soup.
Ooh.
No female on this earth is attracted to me. Females are just not attracted to me at all.
Get off! Get off, bro! Hell, bro!
The debate over how the left gives brain-dead advice to men and Mars.
The left isn't nice to men. Neither are these pickup artists and like manosphere men. They're calling you pathetic. They're calling you broke. But you're giving them your money because they're men and because what they're selling to you is a very convenient fantasy.
Oh, this video is about black incels, basically. A foreign man in a foreign land. Yeah, it talks about the incel problem. Like, because sometimes when I do some of these videos or whatever, I do bring up like towers. I guess more of like the black side of town or whatever. Across the train track shit. I don't know, but I was like,
the other side of the tracks.
Yeah, the other side of the tracks. Jumping the fence.
Did you watch this yet?
Did I watch this? I've watched this before, yeah, and I was watching it before we started and stuff.
I didn't get through the whole thing. I was just wondering who all they brought up in here.
How dare you? No, I mean I found some other people through there. I can't remember who all they had up in here though. Why? I've never gave no one of those dudes or whatever money. Fuck that. Like an Andrew Tate style guy? Fuck no.
Of superiority over women.
The endless monospheric dissections, the patriarchal pick-me's, and of course, the male loneliness epidemic. My colleagues, far more talented than me, big body foreign, yes, they call me that for some strange reason, have beat this dead horse black and blue. Hey, what did I do to deserve this? But in light of violent tragedies like the assault on Megan Thee Stallion, the assault of Robage, and the historical violence of misogyny manifested, I haven't seen enough discussion on the black incel epidemic.
He became Woman of the Year in 6 months. So what that tells you women?
It's your boy Big Furry Foreign. I may bark and may be black, but at least I ain't this cat.
What the dog doing?
I'm not dog. And I had to hop out the doghouse to get this Walmart wannabe.
Do you know this guy? I forgot. I don't know his name. Have you ever seen this brother?
No, I have not.
Oh man, you're like the king of you're queen of incels. No, so you wouldn't know this brother. But he does have that standard of, not to just talk about phrenology again, but he does have the face structure of a black incel. They usually call it. And what is it with like incels and eventually growing beards? Is that just the masculine thing? They always have to have some type of like,
because they have receding chins. Although he doesn't look like he has a receding chin. I can see his chin.
Oh yeah, he's not like a Matt Walsh or something like that. Like that man has no chin.
Poor men with receding chins.
Yeah, I can link the video. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Run the femcs and get him to get a real quick, because this is a new record. Less than a second in, and man has already done a transphobia. This man must be biracial. It's like if Dave Chappelle grind an ass and he pop out. Because who say this arbitrary committee they conjure up for Women of the Year is the deciding body of womanhood?
In 6 months, a man can put on a dress and be a better woman than you. I need you to feel insulted.
Bro, why the organ? I want that organ for my live streams. That's better than a Vine boom sound. I'm gonna start using that organ.
In 6 months, he's a better woman than you. Still got his dingling. It only took him 6 months to outdo decades of your fight.
He don't. He's really thinking like, was it the preacher? He said, "I like the gap teeth of the narrator." But no, I hate like obviously like yeah, he must be a religious fan right there and stuff like that too. I used to hate that in church, man, because that's when I knew some more bullshit was going to start. Because that's like, all right, you kind of knew the pastor was going to get ready to almost. That's when you knew the pastor was going to. This is inside for black churches. If you guys never been, so when they start playing the music like that, it's either depending on how many times the Holy Ghost vibe went through. So it might be the first time, so it might be still early in church. But if you hear this later on and you hear that organ start playing like that, you always look at that one dude. There's always one guy, and it's always at least two older women. Every fucking Sunday, they always catch the Holy Ghost and run up and down. Be mad as fuck because you have to. They'd be mad as fuck because you're a junior usher and you have to like hand everything to this old fucking lady. But when you hear that fucking organ, she can do backflips out in the goddamn fucking aisle and shit like that. But yeah, that's when you know they're about to like almost be done. Like that's when they're going to the final act. You know when they ask
the first round of church for the day.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Lord forbid if they had food prepared too, they're trying to hold you fucking hostage. Just
That's
leave.
why I went to church with white people. Church was
they are
40
efficient.
minutes.
They are efficient at church. Their music sucks, but like I mean,
I love white church music. And now let the poor say I am rich.
Oh, what was that, Jam? Our God is an awesome God. I ain't gonna lie, that used to hit back in the day when I used to go to church.
You know who puts on a hell of a show? Michael W. Smith. He puts on a hell of a show.
Let's pretend I know who that is.
Ooh, one day somebody's gonna come across this when I'm rich and famous, and they're gonna clip that. I went to see there's a church buffet.
I wish they had a buffet. Oh, see, now they'll catch me slipping if they had a church buffet. But no, it used to be like the elders of like the church. These like the black, or just mainly all the women, but mainly like the old black women. They'll segregate the fuck out of them. They go to like another part of the fucking church. Depending on how your church is, either you have like the dining hall part, or just the other part of the church that this is like a big ass like area. Or you eat in for some reason every other hood church. Oh, you said the basement. I would say every other hood church just has a fucking basketball court. For some reason, there's always has like a gym, like it's like an old school or something like that. They go. But yeah, the basement. I used to go back when I used to go to my Hispanic church when I was super young. We had to eat in the basement or whatever because that's where we had to do children's church and all that shit. Oh yeah, I was supposed to post this for John, man. I'm sorry. Let's get back into this video.
Deserve that walk. Actually, given what he's preaching and how everything but conservative phobic the church is, they made for one another. But mine ain't even using the right emojis. That's an accordion. And what is that, a French horn? Make organs great again, man. Organs ought not connote conservative skullduggery. There's an important distinction between the defamed and dethroned, fresh and fit, or the late and hateful Kevin Samuels, may you rest in peace, and the black incel.
Damn, don't do Tom
Dubois
like
the hypocritical nature of folks such as myself on how we've handled this discourse.
It's frustrating when you know people publicly talk about it, but when it's going on where people can't see, they don't do it well. And it's performative. It seems very performative.
Have you ever noticed how small my ears are? I mean, they roll up like fruit roll up. I ain't gonna lie. And to make matters more laughable, they were attached to my chubby face that I now hide behind this beard. But at age 13, it was on full display alongside my feminine hips. As cruel classmates would tease me and make sure that I know that I have feminine hips. But what was worse was a day I'd never forget. We were in...
Excuse me?
I said, does he have lunch lady hips?
No, probably not anymore. He is pretty jacked, like. But I don't know. Like, I don't be looking at this man's hips.
No, I was just making conversation.
You think this is like a Shakira music video or something like that? Like the early 2000s? What's wrong
Did
with you?
they lie?
Computer
I've never
class.
heard that song.
And every class,
You've
No, I have
never
heard
heard
that
that.
song.
I would say,
I've
well,
heard it.
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying.
I was like, tell me a fucking the boldest face lie I've ever heard that you ever say, like that you were an American, and I know you listened to the regular radio around that time, knowing you had to hear that goddamn song. That was on like country stations and shit. And it wasn't that bad.
Oh shit!
No, the
You know what
one
I am? You know what I have been getting into lately?
was a
Hip hop country.
you're disgusting.
No, that shit is amazing. It's amazing.
All right, you might have something. I don't know.
there's a new seating arrangement. And listen here,
Hater.
my big and be them woman them and man them. Today
He
was
should
the
kick
day.
her out.
They
Boo
sat me
this
next to the
woman.
finest
Boo.
gal in class.
Underlying
talking-
aggression towards me. I know she loves me deep down, but it's like cuteness aggression that she has towards me.
I would always choose Barrow over you, though. She's she's
right in my chest.
Find it and
no, that's not my hurtful words hurting you or whatever. That's that pickle soup coming back up.
Tastes better the second time around.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, so good. It's just like
frog hairs. I was ready to change my name to Will Clap or Wood when I heard that the
like
teacher say I
Bill
could
from
sit next to her.
Hercules.
But my
Oh,
whole
damn.
world would
You
come
should've let us
crashing
hear.
down when I looked at the sheer disgust and abject horror
Oh, you're
on
right.
this girl's
You're right
face.
back, bro.
I mean, the way that this girl look at me, my face musty was set up like the mask from Crash Bandicoot. I sit down next to this girl and all I say was good morning. This girl could tell me to stop breathing like the Pavement song. I could have dead.
I'm dying.
The whole class here too. So picture this. This is Big Body Foreign Junior POV. Picture this, right?
All
I
right.
am
There's a
center
VGO
stage
barrel
with an
battle
audience
going
of
on.
any and
There should
everyone
be.
that I have known over my collective 13 years
It's
of
been
life.
going on for
Laughing.
a minute, Mari.
Raucous laughter in unison as the apple of my eye strips me nude to jeer at my unsightly body. That's basically what it was to me.
It
I
just
coulda-
seems like pickle soup. Like you just pour the content, like you buy a jar of pickles and you just pour that pickle juice in there, and you just heat it up.
No. No. Oh my god.
Is that not
No.
what it is?
That is not what it
All
is.
right, dazzle me. Go ahead. I am listening. Go ahead. Tell me how to.
It is. You saute onions, carrots, and celery in 2 tablespoons of butter. And then you also, at the same time, you boil some potatoes in some chicken broth. Well, the recipe calls for vegetable broth, but I use chicken broth. And so you do those 2 things at the same time. You boil the potatoes for about 10 minutes. You saute the vegetables for about 10 minutes. You also can throw the pickles in with the vegetables and chop those up about a cup of them, and you saute that up. And then on the other side, in a bowl, you take 4 tablespoons of sour cream and a tablespoon of
Oh
flour.
no, you lost me.
Listen.
All right, sorry.
And you and 3 tablespoons of pickle juice, and you mix it all together. And then once the potatoes are boiled for 10 minutes, you take everything and you put it all together in the same pot, and you mix it all up really good.
I'm not
And
putting
then
thick ass helpings of fucking
that's the soup.
sour cream in the goddamn. You almost had me until you just
But you
fucking said
mix
that
when you
garbage.
put the sour cream stuff, it makes the soup thicken and it makes it creamy. And it's really very good. I also added cheese to my soup because surprisingly,
You want diarrhea?
Huh?
Okay. No, go ahead.
Surprisingly, I found that the cooked pickles tasted more like cucumbers again than like pickles. So if I make the soup again, I'm not gonna.
Well, you boiled the wild out of them. That's why.
No, I didn't. I sauteed them. So I sauteed them with the onions, carrots, and celery. So the next time I make it, I will not saute them. I will put them in at the very end so they taste more pickly.
And sour cream tastes like
That's what I would like
nothing.
to
It's just
have.
gross.
You don't
Sour
like
cream is
sour cream?
gross. It doesn't taste
Well,
like anything. And Taco Bell, like back when I used to be a fucking garbage person and ate Taco Bell, they ruined that for me.
well,
So
then
they would go fucking
don't use
loaded.
sour cream. Instead of using sour cream, add the flour to your sauteed vegetables and cook the flour with the sauteed vegetables for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then add those vegetables to the soup. And then just don't use the sour cream. You can add a little bit, like a splash of heavy cream or a splash of half and half, or even milk if you want, or not, because all that sour cream, flour, pickle juice mixture is a roux to thicken the soup, and then the sour cream makes it creamier.
Nope, I want a watery ass soup. I want everybody. And when I eat my soup, I want everybody to know I'm eating soup. Just
Look,
falling on my
so
damn shirt.
good.
Oh, you almost had me until you lost me on that though. I'm sorry.
Dead.
Look, everybody in the
And then this
chat,
woman
I
guy
didn't
asked me,
lose
sorry,
them.
she's a child at this point. So
I'm
then
a
this
fat
guy
girl. I
asked
know how
me
to cook.
in jest a question that I will never forget.
You can cook, but
How are
you
you
can't
so
do good.
big,
I'm joking.
but your hair's so small?
You can't do sour cream.
You want favor the ogre from
But
Shrek?
I'm not that bad. It's just I'm picky with something.
And somehow, despite
She said, "How are you so big, but your ears so small? You look like the ogre from Shrek."
Oh yeah, that was bad. She got him on that one.
the raucous
Oh,
laughter
that's funny.
already hitting the headroom of the master of life, it got louder, like the Skrillex of sound, overpowering my pubescent tiny ears.
I wish I
I
could
sat
get
with
it.
a smile, like, that was a good one. Really got me there. Yeah, it really got me right there in the trauma.
Shrek 2 was
That was my canon
my
event.
shit.
You know, like in Spider-Verse, quick ADHD run, but you know when they add so many of the Pokemon to Pokemon that you get overwhelmed and you didn't care about any of the Pokemon anymore? Or maybe that's just me. That's how I felt about the Spider-Verse. I mean, it's a beautiful commentary on systems. The head Spider-Man represents the system. Miles Morales represents the resistance. Or, you know, Hobie should have done that, but I guess they didn't find him palatable enough to be a protagonist, at least yet. But anyway, my canon event. This was my descent. The destination, Exceldom. But Junior Exceldom. Nickelodeon, if you will. Fueled by freaks and geeks.
Did I get the Shrek Crocs? No, I don't think I've never owned a pair of Crocs. I've worn some before. Back when my dad used to do like cross country fucking like driving and shit like that. He would always have some fucking Crocs on when he's driving and shit.
My adult nephew, just bought Grimace Crocs.
Like, is it just
And there's
because
handles.
of the meme of the shake that people care about Grimace? Whoever, even back when we were, even back in the day, like, did anybody give a fuck about Grimace? Grimace was like a bad guy originally, wasn't he?
Grimace and the Hamburglar.
Yeah. What the fuck is Grimace?
I don't know.
I thought he was a spoiled nugget, but I was like, no, they had the Nugget family when I was younger. Is he like supposed to be? He's not.
I have no idea.
No, I have not got that hoodie yet. I need to get it though. I need to actually finish watching that show. But I do need to get it though, because I know you and BGL for some reason want to get me in a red hoodie.
By fellow Excel Childish Gambino, or you may know him as Donald Glover. My Excel tendencies were never garish displays of misogyny or misogynoir, but more so internal and infernal flames of disdain from dames due to their refusal of myself. My inceldom was more self-deprecation.
Was it taste bud?
I assume I'd be the big butt of every joke, so I beat them to it. But instead of me castrating their power, I castrated myself. Do not clip that. I swear, if you clip that.
It was a taste bud.
I parodied
Why is it
myself till
purple,
I was
though?
just left.
Is the person dead?
The person has fucking what is it? Yeah, the person has what the hell killed Arthur Morgan?
Cow dog?
Tuberculosis and shit.
It's like no oxygen to their tongue.
Yeah, it's like back in the day when people used to put their tongue in Yoo-hoo bottles and shit like that. And so we all seen that one little sad white girl get that shit like on the news or like 2020 with fucking Barbara Walters. Like kids are putting their tongues in yoo-hoo bottles. And they like it's like a 9-year-old girl from fucking like I don't know, fucking like upstate New York somewhere or something like that, and she's crying in the emergency room because her tongue stuck in a fucking bottle.
New York State too.
The mother has a blanket on her, like from like after you like rescue somebody from like a fucking house fire for some reason.
A crisis Afghan.
Yeah, an Afghan, like it's quilted or something like. We have the crisis grandma to make the crisis.
Oh my god.
Come on.
The Weird Al version of myself. Because at least they were laughing at me, right?
Oh man, that's a scary cat.
At least my existence had some value. But deep down, the repetition began to eat at me. And I began to believe the lie I told myself so much. I believe I'd never grow into my smile. And my shoulders would never be wide enough. I believed it so much that I ruined every potential relationship I ever had during my teens, which very conveniently fulfilled the incelic prophecy that women don't want me.
I can't get girls, and no female is attracted to me. No female on this earth is attracted to me. I feel like I'm not even human. Like I feel like I'm just not a human species. Like I feel like I'm from another planet or something. Like I came from another planet. You know, or I feel like I'm from another dimension or from another universe. That's probably why females are just not naturally attracted to me. Females are just not attracted to me at all.
My initial thoughts got to do with like the haircut and the fit. To me, it seems like this guy is trying to like endorse in this performance of masculinity that's not inherently for him.
I just don't get it. For some reason, males keep staring at me. I don't know if he's staring at me because they think you know, hopefully it's not because they think I'm attractive, or they just staring at me just because. I don't know, but I mean, maybe it's all in my head. Maybe they're not staring at me because they think I'm attractive, which I hope not. I hope that's not why they're staring at me.
I hope these.
Not why they're staring at me.
I hope these gay men are not staring at me, judging my body. Probably thinking that they want to be all hugged up and. On a nice fire.
Hugged up on me. Hugged up on some tram.
Kissing on me. Ooh, no, gross. I don't want to think that. Like, why are you thinking that deep, man?
Seriously, I think
that is high dog.
And incels just it just comes down to like how you feel about yourself. This guy's like, I don't feel like a human being. I don't think there's a single woman on this planet that's attracted to me. Like, god damn. This guy hates himself.
I mean, also it is like having some of that charisma too, because I know some.
Yeah,
there's been times where I had like the corporate, like the not the corporate, but the conservative fro. Now I wasn't conservative, but you know that mini disgusting like fro that like the one dude, what was that dude's name from Girlfriends? William. Yeah, he had that fucking. Yeah, I'll be looking gross as hell. I'll be wearing that and some jogging pants or something like that, and some random shirt I bought from fucking I don't know, fucking Hot Topic or some shit like that from like 2 years ago. And this girls are talking to me. I'm like, what is this a fucking setup? Like, how the hell does that happen?
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can't have reasons to hate yourself.
Well, I got plenty of reasons, but I mean, it's not.
No,
not right.
You can't have Riz if you hate yourself.
Oh, can't have Riz. Are we still bringing that? Oh man, I wish we had like a little button that we could press and his face would just pop up and say something. This is Riz. Man, he needs to go back to his passport bro phase because man, I was so amped for him when he was in the airport. Like he's just excited. I just got my passport, bro. I'm about to do all this.
I'm not into that sweet shit, you know?
As someone that's into that sweet, I'm telling you, gay people are not the people setting you back. Like the gays aren't holding you back. I am not holding you back. If you want to get women, be my guest. I don't like you. You know, I'm looking at you right now. You have a reference.
I think a lot of dudes would be heartbroken because that's why like a lot of dudes. I used to act that way back when I was younger though. Like you think like because I used to think because I didn't know any gay people or whatever because they like like that stereotypical thing like you think all gay men want men or whatever. But no, I think like especially older dudes if they still think that stupid ass way or whatever, I think they'll be heartbroken. They found out like they had an interaction with a gay dude and they found out like no, why the fuck would I want to go with somebody who's like and especially they're like no, no, you look like trash or some shit like that.
Yes.
Hurt them. That would fucking hurt them.
No, nigga, like I don't want you. Bitches don't want you, and I don't want you either. Like, no.
Say that 3 times, passport bro. What? Oh no, because it makes it lose its meaning. Like after even saying it once, passport bro, passport bro, passport bro.
I want to go back to the passport bro days.
No, see, that was just that word is getting ridiculous. No, well, I need to find some more. We need to find some more passport bros or whatever.
Point. So when you're doing traditional masculinity, the people that reaffirm masculinity are mostly men. You're doing the lookism thing for right now are men.
It's now been like a whole minute.
Oh, you're just making me just oh, is it just a tongue twister? Oh, I thought you were just making me say it because if I like merge the words together because I fucking mumble or whatever, it just maybe it sounds like I'm like phonetically saying something in like Japanese. Like
you have to release your natural voice. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Just start yelling in my apartment. Oh, really smile. I think it's a beacon or something like that. Only Tito, the way that you will become an actual good streamer. And he's like, you gotta release your voice. Oh, just start screaming. That's it, yeah. Then you just like you jump with your fist in the air like that kid from Free Willy as I just yell my
yes.
Oh man, yes. Was that movie good? I can't remember. Anyway,
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Really good. You never seen it? Please tell me. So you didn't get the wooden necklace that came with the VHS? That even came with you could get it from Blockbuster.
I think I might have seen it because I do remember. I remember him breaking out and him going back to the ocean with his fin bent over.
Well, please tell me that you at least heard the Michael Jackson song.
I remember it. I vaguely remember the Michael Jackson song.
I just remember, I think the first line. Oh, wait, what's it? What is this? I forgot. He says something about the River Jordan. I think that's the second line in that song. I think that's like what he was in his.
I literally haven't seen most movies. I'm so glad I haven't now though. But like, I literally just.
Yeah,
I don't know what I did with my whole life. Like, I just didn't go anywhere for my whole life. Like, can you imagine my memoirs? I don't even think I can remember my life. I need to go to therapy about that.
You just don't remember.
I just don't remember.
It's hard, right? Some other. But I just do that when I'm high. I don't know. So yeah, back in the day, you used to get a lot of free shit with your DVDs and stuff. People don't remember, but what was it? I forgot what movie it was.
I'll be right back.
All right, damn, now you're gonna leave me right here? I guess we're gonna get into this video then.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, disgusting. Make sure you wash your hands.
I'll be right back.
I lost where my mouse was. All right, there we go. Let's get back into this video, y'all.
Over like his initial grievance, which is that women don't find me attractive. He's spent at least now a minute over that. At this point, his grievances are now more about men looking at him than women not looking at him.
He's trying to reaffirm his masculinity in the best way he can, and he's failing. Nice. What he's doing is attacking marginalized groups to reaffirm his own sense of masculinity. You know, calling another man fruity isn't going to make you seem more manly. You want to be the stoic figure in masculinity. You want to be a provider. You want to be someone that, I guess, gets it on their own, like lone wolf alpha type. Okay, why are you picking on people you deem inferior then? Is that really manly? Like, isn't masculinity to protect?
This would be the part of my story where my life turns around in some fantastical fashion, but it didn't go down like that. Even as I matured, went to the gym and played sports, I still felt like the ogre in computer class that was pilloried for pining over something.
All right, now he's just showing off.
I still don't know how to take compliments because for so long, I was waiting on the psych, gotcha. The point is, I never transitioned from Nixel to what I am now. Because I still see glimpses of inselect thoughts that I must rid myself of regularly.
Now look at these little Joe.
Let me get Sly Cooper to get a real fucking quick. Cause any black man calling a black woman a or a hood rat is only a top dance with some jazz hands away from Amos and Andy.
These would be the same sisters crying racism. These would be the same ones sitting here talking about, because Zaddy or calling me a racist when I start talking about DNA tests in the black community.
Yeah,
look, this is why we need the DNA test in the black community.
I don't know who got the bigger yams. Yeah. Miss Thickness in the yellow or your yam head? Cause DNA test. Buddy, ain't nobody trying to trap you. I guarantee it.
Look at this demon. Look at the demon. Why she got her mouth open?
And no room for nuance with how much misogyny one the short. Now listen, on a serious note, I want to put a trigger warning for his face reveal in a few seconds. I repeat, if you have eaten anything or are sensitive to grandiose levels of hypocrisy, then you gonna want to skip this.
And yes, I called them.
Yeah, that is an interesting head right there. It has a whole face right there.
Black to be specific, because that's what they are. And if you let that distract you from their behavior, all this right here, which makes us all look bad in the black community, then you're just as dumb as those women out there. All right?
Oh, damn, she's so straight up left. What's going on?
My man, listen here. You like Church's chicken? Because you sure got some nerve talking about how anyone look when you look like this. Your hairline ain't even receding. Them follicles are retreating from your face.
That is wild. You only can tell that he has a hairline just from right here and right there. He has a name, man, he has a face like his name is legit Earl or like Willie Earl.
You look like you brush your teeth with the toilet one. And you want
the face was so bad she ran away.
Woman making black people look.
Died.
What you making us look like? Man, get off my screen. You hurting my audience retention graph.
Yep, you was right. Yep,
that many men in masks fall on.
Those pickles, I told you. Eating those pickles or whatever. You guys just don't get a nice potato soup going or something like that. No, it didn't sound too bad. But I bet you that sour cream that
starting with the nice guy to sell pipeline. So, you a nice guy. No, not nice guy TM, but a genuinely nice guy. You hold doors open for the maidens. You resist the urge to Instagram the name of women and femmes that didn't match with you on Tinder, but for some reason, you're maidenless. Your DM's drier than a week-old biscuit. And rather than you realizing that you may not be as nice.
No, I was making sure you was all right.
Yeah, I'm on my phone now.
We all thought the pickle soup got you.
Oh, pickle soup got me. No, I'm on my phone.
Oh man, if that's too much, I mean, we can cut this short.
No, I just had to plug my computer in for a second. I'm gonna go back to my computer in just a minute.
Okay.
Nice as you think, because your niceness is but a weapon on your.
I don't pay you to be laying down and being relaxed. You have to sound like you gotta sound like the old boy now since you're on your phone. You gotta actually be like sound relaxed.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on.
Oh, you had to pause to get relaxed?
Conquest of flesh?
You lighting candles and shit too? Put some Barry Manilow on?
Rather than you realizing that this conditional kindness you employ is actually basic societal decorum. No! You begin to see yourself as a victim of unrequited love. You go to the Gotham with no Batman, otherwise known as X. He really named it
stomach
X.
Bubbling,
like he dedicating the platform to Malcolm X to make an example of women and femmes that don't know you exist. exasperating your feelings of inadequacy and existential crisis of ineptitude. Okay, that's enough with the X puns. But little do these men know, these men in masks, know the pernicious path that they're on.
There's this concept of like nice guy behavior where men feel owed your time, attention, or romantic interest because they're nice. And if you don't give it to them, they rage because, surprise, they're not actually nice. So like some guys will just be outwardly shitty towards you, and that you can just see it. But the nice guy thing, it catches you by surprise. Because here you have this guy saying he's not a boy, he's not like other guys, he's so kind, he's such a nice guy, he doesn't know why girls don't like him. But then if you date him and change your mind, decide you're not interested in him.
English, she's kind of hitting down the head right there, man.
What?
I mean, no, I said she seemed like she was kind of hitting down the head right there.
It's like immediately he's going to play the victim in every way possible. I'm such a nice guy. This always happens to me. Women don't know what they have when they're with me. And actually being a kind person means doing things for other people without expecting things in return. And like being nice with ulterior motives does not make you nice.
They clamor about the pain from being cloistered in the friend zone and don't realize the harm that the object of affection you were nice to has felt when they find out that the guy that was being nice to them for the past fortnight simply wanted to sleep with them. Here's a tip. Come closer. Come closer. Stop trying to have sex with your friends. Stop that. Stop trying to juice your friends. Stop it. Stop. The operative word being objects, because these women and femmes are dehumanized and debased into baubles to be played with, denied the gamut of emotion that are reserved for human beings. Nice guys begin to interpret their rejection as an injustice, which perpetuates a harmful notion that nice guys are owed romantic reciprocation.
Yeah, and that's pretty fucking disgusting. Like, I don't know.
Yes.
I was raised to be a decent motherfucker, like, but I never felt like I was owed any fucking thing or whatever. I don't know. I guess I lacked confidence back in the day and shit like that. Like, girls like me and shit, but like, I always just felt like it was a trick for some weird reason at first. Like, I just wouldn't believe. I just really wouldn't believe that shit. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And yeah, I was like,
man, I had an ex who I was with for years, and he was so untrustworthy that even it took him years that I couldn't be nice to him without being like, what is it?
I am looking at
I couldn't say stuff nice to him without him being like, what is it? Like, bruh, like, relax. I can't say happy birthday to you without you being like, what is it?
Yeah, what's happening? You got planned, man.
God.
What you plotting? You plotting on me? What's going on?
Plotting on me, son?
In exchange for friendship, disregarding the agency and the feelings of other persons.
Disgusting.
The nice guy will begin to become bitter or hostile when their romantic interest chooses someone else. This bitterness can then lead to behaviors that are manipulative, coercive, or even abusive, rejoicing in toxic patterns of entitlement, yet they're justified because you're one of the good ones, right? And she'll be better off with you no matter the Machiavellian means to an end you employed. You're just
Everybody's
biding
better
your
with
time,
a nice guy
waiting
than
to
with Chad or
strike, like a
Tyrone.
boa constrictor.
Use what?
I said everybody's better off with a nice guy than with a Chad or Tyrone.
You are. See, this is why you're way down the rabbit hole of incels and so you be speaking their lingo and shit like that. I just wish they would
exactly
update.
what I was talking about.
But I just wish they would update the black dudes, because I have not met a motherfucker named Tyrone in so long. It's like that name is so like old that it's like, is it even stereotypical anymore? It's like, who do you meet that's name is Tyrone under the age of like, I don't know, like
47?
No, because there's some around like my age. So I was like possibly around the age of like 28.
Okay, so what do you think the new Tyrone should be?
34.
Jamal?
Oh my god, that's even older. Like, when's the last time you met a Jamal? Like legit, like when's the last time you You met a
Okay,
Jamal.
so what do you think the new Tyrone should be? Omar?
You're just throwing out names. Like,
Amir?
Did you recently watch like? No, they'll get that confused. He's like, which kind of Muslim is he?
Okay, so what should the new Tyrone be like?
I have no idea. I was
Roach-Tavius?
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 See, now you're just becoming racist over here. Look at you. I knew you hated black men.
Taco Tuesday, you have not said a truer word.
What? Oh, icky poo poo?
It's icky poo poo.
The blue balls.
I like nice guys.
Bye, pecan pie.
No, you don't. And women need to stop saying this if it's not true.
Jay
If there's a
Quantes.
nice guy that shows up in front of you, shows you that he's attracted to you, loves you, cares about you, appreciates you, takes good care of you, does right by you, etc., and you don't date him.
First, this is chapstick. And how entitled do you have to be to think that a woman is contractually obligated?
Dig out Cuz's picture of him and a tub of beans? Does that look like?
To date you just because you put in the effort. If she's not attracted to you, she's not attracted to you.
The nice guy confuses being meek with being nice and believes the charisma of other men to be thinly veiled avarice to lull their prey into vulnerability. That other competition doesn't view the target of affection the same way the nice guy does, right? The competition for affection probably has a multitude of characteristics and niche interests that maybe you just haven't noticed. It can't be that guy may just be that gal's type. No, it's something else. Then you begin to develop negative feelings towards the opposite sex. It begins with language choices. They're stuck up or only into looks and money. However, instead of viewing the lack of charm as a characteristic that you have,
it is
interpreted as a character flaw of the object of affection. These habits of language lead into habits of thought. Now that object of affection in most cases is still held as an ideal mate, but with the added caveat, the added asterisk of thinking less of them as a person. Again, note the use of object of affection. Because by putting them on a pedestal where you gawk and leer and pass judgment, it reduces them as an autonomous being. When these expectations are not met,
I enjoy that. Enjoying his accent so much that
I am definitely enjoying listening to him talk for sure.
Well, are we gonna have to put him in rotation? He makes good videos. Like I'm like even. I know if you guys want to hear this shit without us fucking talking over it about being super or whatever the hell that we were talking about, I posted the video previously in the chat though. I check him out. He makes some pretty good stuff though. But we can, because we were supposed to cover another one of his videos too, I think. Oh no, that wasn't him. That was another guy. But yeah, he's around like in a circle of people I watch. He's one of the regulars.
Frustration and bitterness. This frustration can drive some individuals to seek solace or validation in online communities where they perceive others sharing their grievances.
Nice.
Bringing us to the manosphere.
Men who want their birthright.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Men who want the fantasy that they were sold in their childhood, which is that like you're just gonna have it easier because you're a man, and you deserve the world because you're a man, and that fantasy of like superiority and dominance over women is.
I would never. I don't. Me as a man, I don't believe that I deserve the world, but I do believe as a Michigander man, and as
you did not just say Michigander man.
As a Michigander man, I am owed at least like a Hot Now franchise that's just not in Sturgis. So like, cause I miss my smashed up burger and the best soggy fries sometimes I would have. Like I gotta like take a 3-hour trip.
Where to get a Long John's?
I wouldn't. Oh my god. Yeah, never mind. I can't. I'm not a big enough channel to make requests for my guests. For the cast to do that, but Hey, if we possibly might do a movie review next week, possibly, because I need to get in the swing of that. We need to get one out the way before we try to do the one with Alibis. So me and BGL might do one. Depending how I feel, I might order Long John Silver's while we talk about it. Possibly. Then I might throw up afterwards.
Yes.
I might. I wonder which meal I would have to order. I'm gonna have to get like a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna have to get their sides look so depressing. They don't even got fries. Oh, you're just gonna mute on me?
Something that the manosphere men are willing.
Yeah, I didn't see fries in that fucking menu. I seen green beans,
They have
corn.
fries at the one by me.
They look like all they did was open up a can of Kirkland's Best or whatever, like a can of green beans and corn, and just literally just rinsed that shit out in the colander for 5 seconds and just threw that on a plate. It looks seasonless. Now I have to.
That has to be by you.
They have fries. Yeah, I gotta come to Michigan for a project, so you better take me. Take you places. We might have to talk. We have to see where you're at. You have to see what part of Michigan you're probably at. Go to some places. Delicious. Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of places that actually have some good food around here. But now I have to do it. No, I'm gonna say that. I don't know.
In for a penny, in for a pound, sir.
Oh God, I don't know. It depends how I feel. I'm gonna make sure I pay like so many bills so I don't have to
just in case you die, you don't leave a legacy of debt.
No, I just want to say like, hey man, I paid all my bills. Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna order that fucking food. I'm broke now. Fuck it. Yep. So let's get in this
helping
movie.
You get all your bills paid.
To give them.
How? I'm not getting money for this.
By giving you a choice. A Long John Silver's mukbang or pay all your fucking bills. Like,
I always pay my bills. That's just I'm kind of weirdly obsessed with that.
With paying your bills?
Even.
Oh yeah, well, just my credit score.
I love. It's a great obsession.
No, it's not. It's very kind of unhealthy.
While they're degrading them.
The manosphere provides a sense of belonging and camaraderie to those who feel disillusioned or marginalized in their romantic pursuits. Whether it's
you're a responsible adult if you pay bills by automatic. They just take that shit out automatically. So like when all your bills are like that, you're like you just don't have one row going. Like nah, man, I pay that when I fucking feel like it. Like that's
and
when you just,
you don't bounce checks because you're paying them automatically.
How old are you? What I've only
well, you know what I mean. I don't mean bounce checks, but you know what I mean. And you don't overdraw. That's what I mean.
I don't overdraw.
You're a responsible adult when you can pay everything automatically and you don't overdraw. That's what I mean.
Oh, I was like bounce a check. I was like, oh my goodness. How old are you? I'm just hey, don't be giving out my cash out here.
Golly.
They're making sure like you're gonna eat that Long John Silver, Cito.
You're gonna eat every drop of it and the crumbs too.
Oh, I'm gonna eat if I buy it, I'm going to eat it regardless. Like I'm gonna have to eat it. Does that mean that means I might have to drive to go get it? Fuck.
So do I.
You know, because I was like, I'm gonna have to drive to go get it because if I get it from like DoorDash or some shit like that, it might take fucking forever. Like, there's so many of them out here, like an alarming amount for some reason. And they don't have one in the one like city that I like occasionally go to or whatever. They don't have it there, and it's like the whitest city of all time. And we have many of those in Michigan, but it's very white.
Dating advice gurus, or as explicit as MGTOW, Passport Bros, and the infamous Red Pillars, these online communities can reinforce negative beliefs and attitudes, creating an echo chamber where the night.
Nico is, I don't know if I don't know how the motherfucker, like I know he's way different than how he used to be, but man, trying to watch him on his Muslim Like his Islam and fucking manosphere type or red pill type shit is fucking ridiculous. It's almost as bad as like kind of watching clips of like, and these are just clips of like Aiden Ross. Any type of thing of Aiden Ross is like the worst.
This guy feels validation for his frustration.
It's painful for him.
In such spaces, misogyny and toxic masculinity can take root, perpetuating harmful stereotypes about gender roles and relationships. A nice guy may experience rejection or perceived unfair treatment in the dating world. These negative experiences can now erode his self-esteem and lead him to question.
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be me and BGL's new show. I wanted to say that to the end, but me and BGL are gonna go coast to coast, just going to strip club buffets. We're only going to strip clubs that serve food.
Strip club buffets.
That would be bad. Yeah, we're only going to strip clubs that have food, and we're grading their food. That would be awesome.
That would be quite a trip. We're grading the food. Jesus Christ.
Question that
I wonder what state would probably have the best.
Like Indigo. Tito.
Maybe Texas.
Probably Texas.
You just got a strip club. They just have a whole fucking barbecue pit in the back. There's like one of the dancers' grandpas back there. Granddad Lee John or some shit like that.
Granddaddy, how that man's coming?
And you know the wings are gonna be good. He looks like he came like straight from the coal mines because he's just covered in fucking like charcoal. But he sops that fucking rack of ribs with like an actual old school mop.
With an actual mop. That's in an actual mop bucket full of barbecue sauce.
He has 3 teeth. You don't understand a fucking word he said. He's all of 105 years old. And he still smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yes. I had an uncle like that.
Dynamics of modern relationships.
Damn, I really want to go to that fucking barbecue spot now. I made that up.
We don't run into Uncle Red Pill there for sure.
We don't even run into strip club. We're just out there just like, man, that pulled pork is good as a motherfucker. You're just getting like, that would be terrible to eat barbecue at a strip club though. You just like, you got some ass shaking in front of your face. You're trying not to like spill some sauce on this woman.
It's the secret spot. Like that's the spot everybody goes and nobody tells anybody about. What are you doing here? Nothing.
Yeah, it sounded amazing, didn't it? That's when you know the food's gonna be amazing. You just see like the oldest man on the face of this earth is getting ready to cook some shit. They're like, oh, there's actually I watched that. What was it? I think it was it me and Nova? I think you seen it because she watches a lot of travel and food shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there's one where it was like I can't remember what Missouri somewhere. But it's like one where it's like one of the first Black-owned restaurants, and like from like right when slavery was over or something. They have like the same like almost old original building or some shit like that.
Oh wow!
They're like paraphrase. I was like, and they said like the menu really hasn't changed. I was like, damn, that's the closest we're gonna get from legit slave. I was like, you're gonna eat those meals that sound like the beginning of Negro spirituals. Like, let me get some of that Hoppin' John. Like, I've seen that on many menus, like every time.
Yes, Hoppin' John isn't that black eyed peas?
I don't know what
cornbread.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I've never had Hoppin' John, I guess, or maybe I don't know what until somebody tells me what it is. I don't think I've ever had it by a black person. It's usually if I'm always at a place and like it's Black History Month and they're trying to like dedicate something to black people, like soul food. And they'll break out the can of Glorious, meaning the Glorious Greens. So they're not horrible. Then, but they'll always make some Hoppin' John. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Relationships. The manosphere often offers explanations for these perceived injustices, even if it may be misguided or extreme.
Our grandmothers, great grandmothers, those women enjoyed womanhood. You don't, because you.
Oh my God! How is he talking like this?
All of them have built with so much rage, man. Like,
how's he even talking about that?
He said
Those women enjoyed womanhood.
He said our moms and grandmas. He's talking about those motherfuckers right around there. What the fuck? What era did you think this shit was? Even though like women stuff like fought before it, and also you dumb motherfucker. Like during this time too, there was also a lot of, like I said, 70% of the Black Panthers were women. You dumb fuck. That also helped with black issues, and was trying to spread out socialism, but. I mean, like, and that's why one of the real reasons why they were put down. But shit. But you know, why we know that? But hey, he's a minister.
Winter can't date to get a real quick.
Who's the
Because he got a
minister?
pic of a skeleton for a great Grammy that tell you everything you need to know about how he viewed women.
This light skinned dude is a minister?
Want woman.
What?
This light skinned dude is a minister?
Well, the street's ordained minister.
Oh, this is Minister Jap, the dick police.
Wait, what?
This is the dick police. This is Minister Jap.
Oh, all right. Let's
stand his ass.
Let's take a second, real quick. Hold on. Let's all right. Please explain to me this dick police and Minister Jap, please.
This is Minister Jap, right? That's what it says, Minister Jap.
Yeah, I want you to tell me who he is.
Don't you? I don't know if you remember. Barrow, I know Barrow remembers. Where's Barrow? Barrow, you better remember when Uncle Jimmy was beefing with that guy and he called into his show and Jimmy was like, come see me, and Jimmy was like, no, I'm not coming to see you. You come to see me.
Oh, is this him?
That's this guy.
Oh, I remember you telling me that he was beefing. Yes. I remember you were telling me that he was beefing with somebody.
Yes, that's this guy.
Hey, that was a while back ago, man.
Yes, this is the dick police. Yes.
Is Uncle Red Pill still doing like videos, or is he just doing gaming stuff?
He sometimes he'll do videos, but not very often anymore. He does a lot of his gaming videos now.
And he does his gaming videos like in such weird times, and he only does it for like 15 minutes. Like he's doing it like where he's like he's not supposed to be doing it or something like that. I don't know why. It's like it seems like when you were a kid and you had your PlayStation 1 and you're like, let me just get past this one more level when I'm like in the middle of the night and try to hope your parents don't wake up or something.
He probably is. He's probably doing it at work because he can't smoke no more because he gets randomly tested at his job and stuff, so I don't think it's as fun for him to stream as it used to be.
Well, yeah, he's an armed fucking security guard.
Yes.
Like he kind of should be tested.
But he was an armed security guard before, and he would smoke on stream.
Well, it is Tennessee.
Good. You know what? And he's in Memphis, no less. So you make a very good point.
I will not take slander on Memphis. Well, at least most of it, or whatever, because I do enjoy 3 6 Mafia. There is this one random white guy song that is hilarious that I hear at work all the time because it seems like such a I don't know who it is. But it's like walking through Memphis. And he's just like,
yes, walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill.
Who sings that? I don't even like this.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was like, this is such a white guy type of song. Like, I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, but it feels like a Bruce Springsteen type of song. Like, it seems like a song you hear in the 80s, and you just walking through.
Yes, it was. It was like a late 80s, early 90s song.
Oh, I thought it was a new song.
No, it's old.
I've never heard it before. Oh yeah, I do not know. I did not know. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, why is it Jap? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a controversial term, probably. Oh, that's who it is. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh all the time. There's like nothing in the song makes me laugh. It's just the name of Walking Through Memphis. It's just, walking through Memphis. And just picturing like older white guy just walking through Memphis. I was like, man, you must be cool with the hood, bro. It's like 75% black. And I was like,
No, he's not. He's not cool with the hood. He's just literally on Beale Street, and that's it.
Oh, is that the main street right there? That's the safe street, like the Canal or Bourbon Street
That's
in New
yeah,
Orleans.
that's like the tourist area and the historical areas where like where the white people are. That's literally where he's talking about. Oh, you were just got. I can't post any links in the chat. Thanks, Olafola. I'm not modded over here.
No, I really don't want to hear the song at all. I should have known that Oliver would have known that song. It just, for some reason, we brought up Memphis, made me think of that damn song. I should try recipe. Oh, Snoop Dogg does have my old roommate had that cookbook. I actually have the Bob's Burgers cookbook. I made like a couple burgers from there. Yeah. Oh shit! Why is there 2 BGLs?
I don't know. You can kick one of me out. I don't know how I got in here twice.
I really thought that was about to be some random bullshit. I was like, all right, what shit did you set me up for? I don't want to kick the other one because I wanted to kick you. I almost accidentally clicked the ban thing. I'm like, no, I was like, I can't explain myself. I misclicked. Then I'll be another random motherfucker I'm beefing with.
Beefing with everybody.
Sandwiches, because that's what he deems a woman to be.
Damn.
You thought that being a woman to a man was slavery, but you chose to be a slave to your employer.
I love how we acting like the solution to late stage capitalism is regressive patriarchy.
Oh, the company closed. Oh, COVID happened. The world didn't need you.
What?
I'm so
what
glad
are you
about
talking
COVID. Then you
about?
wake up call and realize that the world did not need you. COVID made a lot of so-called educated women realize that the world didn't need them.
This man glad that a pandemic that unalived over 6 million people and
what?
Oh, I was just drinking my Diet Coke and it was so good. I thought maybe you could hear me swallowing.
Hey, I used to really be a fan of Diet Coke, like as a teenager, mainly because I used to hang out with like one of my closest friends growing up, like between like fucking 9th to 10th grade, or 9th to 11th grade. We would go to his house, but his family, they only drank Diet Coke, and like so I just like his even when we go to his like grandparents' place, they only drink Diet Coke for some weird reason. And like some weird way, I was like kind of fucking like brainwashed into liking Diet. Like I didn't drink regular Coke for years. I guess it was that aspartame or some shit like that. Like I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's kind of weird to like bring soda, like buy soda by the case. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I don't like buying soda by the case. So I only buy like 2 20-ounce sodas at a time.
Ooh, that is a strong commitment right there.
It's just how I do.
Coke
And
Zero
like
does taste better.
usually one of them I'll make like cocktails, I'll make
Coke
like
Zero.
rum and Coke. And the other one I'll just drink regular. So I'm drinking my regular one now. And then probably tomorrow I'll have rum and Coke.
Yeah, I might go back to drinking Coke Zeros. For a while, I've been like back on drinking like just regular Coca-Cola like a motherfucker. I used to never drink soda.
Coke. It's disgusting.
I was like Diet Coke, man. Like Diet
It's like
Coke
real
is
sour to me.
So nah, that's just like whatever
Diet
the hell
Coke
it
is
does.
amazing.
Red wine and Coke. Now you're just like you got to make a decision.
Diet Coke and coffee is really good together.
Alibis just saying like red wine and Coke. It just seems like she's trying to sneak whatever fucking drink she has like at a baseball game. Like she's like,
well I feel like I'm not gonna lie, like Alibis is probably gonna cut me after this, but I feel like Alibis just wants red wine with everything.
Oh, cherry wine, like the soda? That's just pretty good.
Cherry wine.
Oh no, like legit wine.
No, cheer wine.
Cheer wine. What is that? Like Mad Dog or something? Night Train? Oh, you ain't even answer me. Let's like
irrevocably changed the world simply because it showed these females that they're devalued under capitalism. So you ask, what job you had before the panorama that didn't get shut down?
So you get into the pheromone YouTube now, and you're trying to buy
that is a really
fragrances
good
that
cherry
can hack
soda,
the harlot's olfactory settings, but that don't work.
It probably
So
is the best cherry soda. Like I remember, I used to be a big wild cherry Pepsi used to be good as fuck in the 90s. I don't know, but yeah, for cherry soda, regular ones, cherry one.
You drift off to Alpha M.
You know what was the best Pepsi ever?
Hey boys,
What?
do not wear
The clear
patterned
Pepsi that
polo.
came out in the
doesn't look
80s.
handsome.
What, high karate you said?
Clear Pepsi that came out in the 80s.
Nobody liked clear Pepsi.
I
First of all,
loved clear Pepsi.
Nobody liked Pepsi. Like nobody likes Pepsi. Like
I was a diet
nobody
Pepsi.
chooses.
I was a diet Pepsi fanatic until I got pregnant. And then I stopped. Judge me all you want. I don't give a fuck. I have a beautiful, healthy, relatively well-adjusted 25-year-old now. But I stopped drinking Diet Pepsi cold turkey. I kept smoking, but I stopped drinking Diet Pepsi cold turkey when I got pregnant, and I have never. I switched when I was able to drink diet soda again. I switched to Diet Coke, and I have never drank Diet Pepsi again.
Like Pepsi, like nobody chooses Pepsi. You settle for Pepsi. And
Yes.
I wasn't old enough. Like I don't think I was born yet. I think I just missed Crystal Pepsi or whatever. Like so. Like I wish I would have had it. That would have
Thank
been
you,
interesting
Lex.
to try.
Thank you, Lex.
What
Lex
is
and
Lex
I have
talking?
good taste. Talking about
Oh
nobody
yeah,
like
there's a
clear
couple of people.
Pepsi.
Like even I'm
Why
sorry,
are you
Wilson said
making
that it
these
wasn't
bold,
bad.
sweeping statements? I don't appreciate that.
What are you talking about? What sweeping statement?
Nobody like clear Pepsi. What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, it's gone. Like nobody liked it.
Because it was a promotion. It was a promotional product. It wasn't supposed to be a long-term product. It was a short-term deal. It was a
Wow, the
limited
Super Mario
time
Brothers
only.
movie. Wow. Also, it was out when I was alive. Because like, dang, when did the Mario Brothers come out? Like '94 or some shit like that. Like, oh, I wish I would have had a Crystal Pepsi, man. That would have been good.
Okay, guys, this is a feminine way of sitting. Now, is it comfortable? Sure. Do I sit like this occasionally? Yes. But if you want to be perceived as more masculine,
you know, a lot of these pictures I'm seeing, guys, all of these girls
spread a little bit, man.
But even then, that doesn't work. Now you're part of the black manosphere.
91? Oh yeah, I was super young. Yeah, I probably wasn't allowed to drink soda when I was that young. I was probably like 2 years old.
God.
You just like carbonated water? Water? You like
Ooh,
carbonated?
yum. I love LaCroix. I love carbonated water. It's easier to drink than regular water.
I will drink only one of them. It tastes not bad, and that's Liquid Death. That's not bad.
I haven't had Liquid Death.
It's the thirst mutilator.
I just don't want to pay $4 or $2 for a can of water. You know what I do?
Right.
I go on this website. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it has all kind of like flavor drops that are not sweetened.
Oh, I was about to say you have a water plug. 93.
No, I don't have a water plug.
Oh, I thought you was like, yeah, I got this nice water from fucking the Icelandic fucking house or whatever the hell.
Okay, where's mine?
Oh, I'm sorry. Clearly Canadians. Yeah. They still sell
I remember that. It's too sweet though.
Wasn't that a flavored water? Yeah, they still sell that. It used to come in a
they
glass
still make
bottle.
it. Yep, they still make that in the New York seltzer. They just started making that again.
Topo Chico. Oh,
Topo Chico is the champagne of sparkling waters.
Oh, I drink their seltzer sometimes when I'm like, I want to get fucked up, but I also want to crush like 12 of something. So I was like, I want to look fancy with my Topo Chico can. But.
I like the just Simply Spiked for that. It's the Simply Spiked.
Oh, those are good.
Those are so good. I have to get the lemonade ones next.
I just feel guilty if I drink like a whole thing of Topo Chico or those Simply seltzers or whatever, like by myself, because like when I wake up the next day, I'm like, wow, I did not just spend like a day like on the beach with like the most random white women or something like that. At least 2 of them named Heather.
At least 2
Not because I even
headers.
kick it like because it was like, oh, it was just me as a random black dude. I just like the flavor of these bitches.
Just drinking seltzer. Hey, you
Ain't nothing
deserve a
wrong with
little sweetness too.
Hey, I mean, there ain't no shame in my game. I fucking like this. I mean, I like what I like. Shit, fuck it.
I'm about to drop another big bomb again. Well, I was a part of very toxic incel and red pill communities. What jarred me was the fact that all these depictions of Tyrone were like exactly like me, but like I'm not getting the same amount myth of sex or whatever that black men are supposed to get. Like it's like I'm living a lie, right? Just being myself. I'm living a lie.
This digital landscape with its varied subgroups like pickup artists, men's rights activists, and incels can sometimes be a breeding ground for conflict. In the manosphere, men in masks can do no wrong unless they simp for women. The irony is astounding as the core proponents of the manosphere movement survive by deluding insecure men into simping for the cause. Like you end up turning into like an evangelist for manosphere, fellas.
Yo, morning, bro. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Andrew Tate?
I may hate the bacon more than a Muslim, right? But if you don't get your Walmart budget brand Asherot looking ass off my porch, I am about to call the police.
The manosphere is led by self-serving men in masks and the occasional self-aligning women that use their various platforms to trick young men into believing that any chance of developing a loving relationship with a woman or femme is impossible. Prominent figures in the manosphere deliberately craft provocative articles, videos, or social media posts. And these pieces often touch on sensitive topics such as gender dynamics, like going 50-50, feminism, and relationships designed to spark outrage and draw in audiences. The ensuing debates and heated discussions generate engagement, comments, and shares, which ultimately elevate their profiles.
Yeah, white supremacist, cis heteropatriarchy, you know, that one. But like, it is a sense of entitlement that has been nurtured from infancy. Entitlement that like everything in your life should go a certain way.
I don't know if this might be controversial or not. I think I said it before, but kombucha, I've tried it before. Well, literally just one sip. It's fucking horrible. That shit is so goddamn nasty. I wasn't ready for it either. Like I didn't know what the fuck it was supposed to taste like.
It tasted like vinegar and tea.
Like I just know my old roommate. He was just like, "Yeah, my sister drinks these." He's like, "Yeah, they actually has like 5% alcohol in it." I was like, "Oh, let's try it." I was like, "Oh!" Like, and they're so fucking cocky with it too. They'll give you like a fucking half-gallon, dude. I'm like, that's so tough. I'm sorry. Maybe I don't know. It is. I don't know what the hell to call it. It's strong, I guess. It's what I would imagine what like if you would have grabbed moss on a nice dewy morning and just wring that shit out into a cup. That's like almost how I would imagine that shit would taste.
Moss on a dewy morning?
Yeah. And you just wrung that out like a sponge into like a fucking martini glass because you gotta let that shit breathe. You gotta get all of it. The most shittiest cup of all time, or thing to hold liquid, the martini glass.
Because of certain just innate features, and that's there is some truth to that.
What, it's like taking a lemon juice shot, but it doesn't taste like lemon juice at all. I don't know what the hell it tastes like. Oh, like putting cucumbers in water. That's not bad. That's pretty refreshing.
When I did it one year, I participated in a community garden, and there was like wild, like self-seeded herbs all over the place. And I had planted lemon, basil, and then mint was coming up all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
So I would go every morning, I would go over because it was right across the street from my imaginary job. And so I would go across the street and I would pick lemon, basil, and mint, and I would put that in my water every day. It was like such a treat. It was so delicious.
You just take a sip
What are
and
you
you're just
laughing
like,
about?
No, because he said it tastes like Bohemian ass sweat. Then I was like, he's like, it was just so nice. Like he just took a sip. You're like, it's gonna be a good day.
That because of the oppressive systems.
Yeah, then you back out your driveway and like, damn, did I leave the oven on? You have to hurry and run back in.
We live under, like you said, you're not going to have access to certain spaces because certain spaces are racist. I don't like that either.
Yeah, we're probably
Black manosphere, a subset of the online manosphere, except the black manosphere's misogyny has rhythm and magic shaving powder. I don't know.
Magic shaving
powder. It has
powder.
raised
Oh my
concerns
God.
about its potential to negatively influence young black men. In some cases, individuals within the black manosphere may share stories of rejection or negative experiences with women and femmes. These stories, while definitely not representative of all experiences, can resonate with vulnerable young black men in mass who have faced similar challenges, creating echo chambers where extreme beliefs are reinforced and dissenting voices are silenced.
Bell Hooks says that as men, we don't ever think about how patriarchy harms us. In my case, it was a sports team, and that was one of the avenues of masculinity where I could do things like, as a black man, and show anger. But then there were other things in my life where it's like, I had to pick up a job from the time I was 15 because I had no money, right? Because I wanted to be on that basketball team, and I wanted to potentially get a car like all my friends did at 15 years old, and like all this that I was being limited to. The extent of that, I would talk to my friends and be like, oh, I don't have enough money for this. But then they'd be like, get on your grind, pick up another job. It's not, oh, you're being hurt in this way inherently because you are in poverty. And it's going to be a long time before you get these things.
Young black men.
I always find it weird sometimes, though, when they always just say, he said, is that the hairstyle I'm going for? No, his is way better than mine. But yeah, I guess kind of. I guess I need to eventually start tying my hair up or something like that.
That's a good point.
Just do like the 80s girl look with a side pony. Side ponytail.
Do a pineapple. Called a pineapple.
Well, I need to get
I'm sure they're long enough by now.
Nah, they need to get a little bit longer.
There's
I need to get retwisted.
I bet you they're long enough if you get them retwisted. How long has it been?
Oh, several months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, several months. But I mean, still keep it all nice and washed and all that stuff like that.
Men in masks who spend significant time in such environments may become isolated from diverse perspectives and constructive conversations, reinforcing their grievances and potentially pushing
I want to be like a
towards
cartoon
radical ideology.
Just like I should just keep it like right here. Like just get it long enough so it like eventually just covers my whole face and just keep my mouth. So like eventually until you guys forget what my face looked like.
So weird.
Until one day I just shave my head fucking bald and just come on the stream one day and just shock the shit out of everybody. Like, what the fuck is this?
Just the front of your head bald.
Like Tito, you all right, man? It's like, what? Did a fucking organ of yours shut down or something? Like,
just shave your head and don't say anything and don't answer any questions.
Oh, that would be something.
Nothing happened.
Oh, you wrote about it a little bit, but yeah.
I said just shave your head and don't answer any questions.
Just not acknowledge it. That'll be right up my alley. You know me so well.
This shared sense of rejection
I don't have a hair tie. I need to get one.
Outlook and feelings of isolation.
All I got is my bonnet.
Potentially pushing
get a lock sock.
Becoming something.
Why haven't you done a stream in your bonnet?
Some of the loudest voices in the black manosphere spread ideas that emphasize hypermasculinity and denigrate vulnerability or emotion.
And it's just a black one. I need to find another good one though, because you have to get the big ass one now. Because I remember back in the day when I could just get the small one.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta get the bigger one, but I need to find a better style though, because I just have a black one with a slight lighter burn in it. This is a small one.
Expression, which leads their followers into internalizing harmful stereotypes and rejecting healthier forms of self-identity and communication.
It's not because like I like it. It's not a reason like I will be ashamed or nothing like that at all. There's definitely a lot of motherfuckers actually on YouTube that stream with their fucking bonnet and shit on.
I know.
Like, I have no shame.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, there's
Like
no
I
shame in
love
my
it. I
game.
didn't know guys wore bonnets for a long time. Like my granddad used to wear a do-rag all the time. Like and it was always do-rags. And now I see guys in bonnets and I am so here for it. I don't know why. It just makes me smile when I see a guy in a bonnet loving on his hair, like taking care like I don't know, that's what it is. I think it's like seeing a guy take care of his own fucking hair. Like this is like makes me so happy.
Oh, I'm proud of
Like
you.
it's the least he can do is take care of his own fucking hair. It just makes me hope he deep conditions his hair on his own. I'm so sick and tired of seeing guys walking around with
Older,
dusty ass,
see that
dry
body.
ass hair.
Oh, mine used to be trash, man. I used to not give a fuck about my hair. Oh man,
God.
I was
I
ashamed
mean,
of
it just
myself.
drives me crazy. Like y'all have hair
No, that
too.
was when I was younger though, and just because I was like not paying attention to it. But no, until because like I gave up because I remember when I used to try to get waves, and that's like having a whole fucking job, and then your hair gets so fucking greasy.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
And
Like,
now I see all these guys doing that thing with the soap and the brush, and you know what I'm
that's
talking about?
a mullet update. Oh, you gotta have that update with them. Oh, you're trying to like with like the fake little mini dreads when they just twist their hair like a little bit. I
No,
try to do
to
that with
get
my
the waves, to get the waves where they like.
wave culture is. I'm not. I'm
Oh
proud of
my
people that
god,
can get waves.
my nephew is into waves, but no,
I
it's
remember
where
I
they
used to have
like.
multiple. You know how many times, how many brushes, like friendships were broken up over brushes and shit like that, man. Especially you had a good brush and motherfucker either steal it or use it, and they
Oh
had to
my
be
god,
fucking group. Man, they had to be dusty as hell, or they haven't cleaned their
dusty
brush in a
ass
minute.
motherfuckers. Oof.
And you always have that fucking. You always have that fucking do rag line on your forehead and shit.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
that's when you know, and all those dudes like when they hit puberty, that's when you know when your homeboys hit puberty. Everybody used to start breaking out right about that fucking forehead line.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm.
their voice start cracking, but yep, it has begun.
And then they start smelling like
Somewhere
Murray's what is that stuff called? Murray's what's his face
Nobody
wax?
uses Murray's hair cream.
Murray's
Like
hair grease.
this ain't the fucking 30s. Like what the hell is that? It was like 360 or
But
sporting
everybody
waves.
has a can of it in their house.
No, like I remember I
Yes.
had it one time because I tried it out, and then I realized like I almost broke my finger one time trying to shove my fucking like trying to shove my hand in there like because I thought it was like a thing like 360 where you can get like a good little helping of it. Oh hell no! I would do Dapper Dan or some shit like that. If that was a real brand before I would do that shit. I'm
But
old school.
now s- every I don't know, like that was standard household issue in black families circa 1985.
What? Oh, he's right there. Man, I'm just in the way. Yeah. But, oh shit, we should probably get ready to. We're hitting almost 3 hours. This is
Holy
ridiculous.
shit.
Yeah, we'll probably make this part two. I wanted to get
We
close
just be
to.
chilling.
Well, we're almost halfway. No, we actually got into a good portion of this.
We did do a good portion of this.
So now we'll get into a part two probably. That'll happen eventually.
It'll happen in 6 months, but hey.
Hey, man, hey, it fucking happened. But the next, what's his name? We'll probably go over is we'll actually probably review that fucking goddamn movie because all I did was ask BGL one time, do you like are you a fan or do you watch Tyler Perry movies? And with the excitement of I've never seen before in my life, he's like, no, not well, I've
No.
seen some of them, but no, not all of them. We should watch them and we should do one. I'll like cover one. I was like, oh my god. And since I'm apparently the movie nigga,
You know you like movies.
Um,
It's so
I
hard
like
for me to
After
sit
Work.
down and watch a movie.
I hate Tyler Perry so fucking
I
much.
can't stand Tyler Perry.
But I have chosen one of them because I wanted to see if we wanted to go from like his first one with I would say Love Don't Cost a Thing. No, that ain't it. Fucking Diary of a
My
Mad Black
love
Woman. But I was like, oh
don't
no,
That's the one I saw.
No, let's go
I
with the
saw
one where
that
it
one.
doesn't have fucking Medea, but it still has Tyler Perry in it. You need to watch his serious ones.
Was Soul Food one of his movies?
Soul Food from like 1998? No.
Yeah. You know the one with Big Mama where she died?
No, that wasn't.
Oh God,
him.
that movie made me cry.
No, because you want to know why it wasn't him? Because it was written pretty kind of all right. Like, I used to watch that movie when I was just hungry.
Oh my God, yes.
We just didn't have food in the house or some shit like that.
Oh my
we
God.
just watch shit with food. That's why I know about so many infomercials.
Oh.
Oh, is that movie still on YouTube? Yeah, it still is. I have to send you. If it need be, I'll send you that link again to that movie. But yeah, the movie that I chose for I guess me and BGL is A Fall from Grace. No, I gotta. If you eventually ever want to talk about that, I got my thing about talking about those, both of those movies.
You're roboting for me again.
Oh, am I? No, I chose A Fall from Grace though, because you would really like that one. I think you will really like that one. It's like a fucking like a suspense one.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be good. Oh, do you want? I could try to find the trailer for you real quick. If you want.
Ooh.
Let
Did we
me
watch
find
the
it.
trailer? Let's see if we can find the trailer.
It's easy as fuck. It's Tyler Perry. You think he had it? No. I mean, he'll probably strike this shit down, but. Oh, I'm trying to type the whole name. You know, Tyler Perry be having a long ass title. Tyler Perry presents the something of this. What was I gonna say? What the fuck? I got some Baldur's Gate 3 to play or fucking Project Zomboid.
You're still playing that?
Oh
Are you
yeah,
still alive? How many times have you died and start over?
Oh, I've started a couple times because I just always like trying different builds. But no, they have a new patch now where it's like straight up just one life, permadeath, and all that shit like that. And it's supposed to be like the hardest level. I mean, like they made a whole new different hard mode, so that's pretty interesting. Even though I haven't even played the tactician mode. Let me start that though. Let's oh, here we go. It's a 3-minute fucking trailer. Get the hell out. God damn. Martin Scorsese with this shit?
He's so fucking arrogant. I can't stand him.
Can't stand this. Oh, wait until you see this nigga in this wig. Oh, because man, he's a billionaire or whatever. But man, that motherfucker cannot afford. Man, that wig budget does not change. Oh, am I playing Baldur's Gate? Yeah, I am. Now I'm just playing for some reason. I love that game. I'm a D&D guy. I never played the other two Baldur's Gate, even though they're like fucking old as shit. But I wanted to. But yeah, I'm playing the fuck out of them. The haves and the have-nots is my only. Oh, the Tyler Perry shows. Oh my god, I remember for some stupid ass reason I was in the middle of dating the girl that I was gonna end up stabbing me in about 2 more months. But for some reason I don't know why I was just hanging out with black folks from Louisiana, but I was living in Mississippi. I felt obligated to like buy like Tyler Perry shit. Like I just like what would she like? So I bought like 2 seasons of The House of Pain, and that is one of the most unfunny shows I think I've ever. It was so painful, but I do like that the first season was basically they had the whole plot line from fucking Why Did I Get Married about like the crackhead wife. That was hilarious. But no, this was like from 3 years ago. This is A Fall from Grace.
When you wake up, you don't know that today will be the day to change your life.
Grace, please tell me what happened. What did he do to you?
It's getting choppy for me. Yeah. Oh no, now it's getting choppy. Now when I want to play Tyler Perry, this just wants to get all fucking choppy now.
Even YouTube hates Tyler Perry.
Even
YouTube hates Tyler Perry.
Divorce.
Yeah, now it wants to get choppy. Oh yeah, so look, they got fucking Claire Huxtable in this shit.
Be loved. You need to get the hell out of this house and meet somebody.
Get the CDs in the right light. And the best lady.
Ooh. Oh man! Did you see that? I want you to take in how shitty the wig
Love
is.
somebody, want to be loved. You need to get
Oh, this is choppy as fuck.
And meet somebody.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, did they get you already?
I probably did. I don't know.
Wow.
Are we still going? Wow, Tyler Perry's not bullshitting. That's hilarious.
Wow.
No, because it's still going. Oh no, it's back up. Holy shit, that was funny as hell. No, because we're still going. Holy fuck, that was just weird. No, it's just I hate Tyler Perry so much my internet won't even fucking.
Oh my god. You better close it down just in case. Maybe that was a
That's
warning
funny.
shot.
That was funny as shit. That's hilarious. Oh man. No, I'll let you guys. I'll post I'll link the what's name in the chat. I'll let you guys watch it, so you guys can probably, if you guys want to, watch it yourself. Because apparently I'm cursed. No, I've cursed my computer. So did it copy? All right, cool, copy. My shit up in here. But yeah, y'all. I did have an exit song, but I ain't gonna probably play it. Do you wanna say anything? Oh, that BGL just bounced. Holy fuck, I wasn't even paying attention. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Bye.